Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations. How you guys feeling today? So today we're going to talk about Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso making an impact despite the negative noise that we hear in the background, And so I want to start off by saying, guys, please go and get you some shea butter from Bro Claude's channel, breadhousebutters.com. This is the angel cake one that I showed you guys last time. This is my favorite one. So please check out his shea butter at breadbutters.com, okay? So I wanted to do this live because we need to continue to motivate our players. We need some, it's like we're so exhausted in the air, you know what I'm saying? So we need some positive in the air. We need some uplifting our players in the air type of thing. Because every time we turn around or we turn the corner, something negative is going on with us or whatever and stuff like that. Or well, with our fans or whatever, you know, you know what I mean. Sorry guys, I got tongue twisted because my son in here making noise. Yes. Um, but anyways, let's get back to it. So, how does Angel Reese and Camilla continue to make an impact? I'm gonna go back to 2024, right? Let's talk about Camilla. Camilla Cardoso last year, she was the WNBA all. She made the WNBA All Rookie team. She set the Sky Rookie record for the number 4 on the Sky Rookie first with 313 people existing in that list. She was number 2 Sky Rookie offensive rebound list, which was 96 in that total list or whatever. And she was number 2 for rookie total rebounds with 254. She was also number 2 on the Sky Block list, and her career high at that time was 15 points, 16 rebounds against the Los Angeles Sparks or whatever. It's something with those Sparks and Camilla because she messed around and she did it again in 2025 with scoring her biggest points. In that game, she scored 27 points. Um, so her career highs, she made the 27 points when they played the LA Sparks. She was averaging for 2025 12.7 points, 6.6 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 0.8 blocks. On July 9th, when they played that game, guess what, guys? She made her 500 career points in the WNBA for 2025. She also this year has made her first WNBA three-pointer, which we know she could do because we seen her do it when she was with Don playing for South Carolina or whatever. Also, her Miller's second field goal percent. She's second in field goal percentage. She's behind Aaliyah Boston. She has improved on her mid range. She's third for offensive rebounds, and also she even though she's a post player. Hey Donna, how are you? Good to see you, Donna. So yeah, so even though she's a mostly a post player, you still see her improving on both sides of the fence. I really think, hey big girl, I really think that when it comes to Camilla, I know we want Camilla to do so many different things. We want her to play a certain way, but I understand what you guys are saying when we go into the community because she does. We know that she could be aggressive. We know that she is a dog. We already know that, and we know like what she might want to work on or whatever the case may be. But I really think that if Tyler plays Camilla and Angel on the floor together, it works for the overall team. I really think that the team would have won more games if he actually played through them or whatever. Angel know how to get the ball. She's a team player. She'll make sure everybody gets the ball as she does it now or whatever. She'll make sure everybody, what I'm saying, in their right spots or whatever to get the ball. It's a chemistry. It's a tight chemistry between her and Angel, they got this bond because they seem to be the only two that could consistently get the ball to each other, right? So hopefully we'll see more of that in the rest of the games for the season. But the way that March coaches or whatever, we never know. We got to play it per game, right? So let's talk about Angel. And this is not a comparison. When I'm saying the accomplishments for Camilla, I'm not comparing these ladies. They are their own person in their own way, and they have an impact. Whether this is their second season. Some you start off slow in your second season, and then you pick up or whatever. What I did notice with Camilla, guys, is that when she played in that last game before she went and played for the cup, that it was a different type of Camilla. Like, I really think that I'm just saying, I don't know for sure, but I really think that having Lisa Leslie there at certain games or whatever, I think that let me see what Donna said. I think that has an impact on Camilla too, like the whole team. I think it because it shows Camilla was a different type of dog in that game. She was different, and even with her coming back, she still was like, "I'm ready." You know what I'm saying? I can wait. I'm ready. When you tell me to come off, bitch, I do it. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And then she had just went over, overseas to play or whatever the case may be. So she got to adjust back, like the community was saying. Because I was like, why is she come off the bench? But then when they broke it down, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Donna said, I'm good. Miller in top 10 among centers ranked ninth. That's true. If only Tyler would stick with that game plan inside out, would open up the perimeter. Yeah, yeah, Donna. I don't know. It's like he stays, like Elle was saying, he stays away from what works. Why not work? You say you want to work around the Twin Towers. Why not do that? So I really like, okay, far as her, being more aggressive and all that kind of stuff, I get that. Hey, Miss D, how are you? Um, if you want to come up, Miss D, you can. Um, I get where we want her to, be more, more aggressive and all that stuff. I get all that. Understanding the critiquing, I get all that. I love it. We also got to remember too, they're playing into a different type of system. So you may get it in the first 3 months. You may get it in the first 6 months. It may take you a year of adjustments to get it down packed. And what they have been asked to do, it takes time for them to come out of their shell or whatever. So I think that the more and more that she like that, I think that game before she left and the game coming back will help her or whatever, far as this new system. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the chemistry that her and Angel has, it's gonna that's always gonna be there. But just wait, guys. What are they gonna do when the Twin Towers both make them triple doubles? That's gonna be something, right? They really gonna be upset. Hey, Miss D, how are you? I can't hear you, Miss D. But yeah, they really gonna say something then, right? So let's talk about Miss Angel. We got our 2K Barbie. We already know last year she was an All-Star Barbie. She set the WNBA singles season rebound record. She had 15 consecutive double doubles. What else? First rookies. Oh yeah, first rookie to record her double doubles in the All Star, of course. She also got her Reese's cereal, which my son loved so much. I was buying up that Reese's cereal, or whatever. Um, Also, she is still leading the league in rebounding. We already know that she's on the cover of the 2K, and what else can we say? Oh yeah, so she has a total of 244 rebounds, 167 defensive rebounds, and 677 offensive rebounds. Let's see what Big Girl said. I can't even see. It won't show it. Oh, sorry, Big Girl. I believe Tyler does that to try to be exclusive. He doesn't want teams to figure out what he's doing, but it's messing up the flow of offense. Yeah, it is because everybody knows though the Twin Towers play good together. They feed off of each other. Like you can't have one without the other. When Camilla get a true level-headed coach, she is going to be forced to be reckoned with. Her and Angel are going to be unstoppable. That's what I said too, Donna. They are going to be unstoppable when they have the right coach. And what I mean by that is like knowing their strengths, knowing their who they are as a person too, along with their game. You got to have both. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have both of understanding your player and understanding how they play the game, then whatever you bring forth to them or bring to their attention, they will gravitate to it, right? Because they looking at it like, oh, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, you believe in me, and not saying that he doesn't believe in his players. Oh, you hear an echo? Oh, I hope. Let me see. Um. Oh, Miss D, you might be on YouTube and in your StreamYard, so you have to shut down your YouTube. That's how you hear echo. Hey, Reddit Milky Way. But yeah, so um I really think that this year I had a totally different perspective on what was going to happen. I just knew that when the season started that we were going to see them Twin Towers soar, and we're still going to. Man can't touch what God got for these two young ladies. I don't care how much
Can
people
you
want
hear
to.
me?
Yeah, I hear
Can you
you
hear me now?
now.
Okay, okay, good, okay.
Yeah, I don't care how much people try to separate them. It's not going to happen. Even though I understand, like if it was the what some were saying about far as the trade deals and all that kind of stuff, but these young ladies are together for a reason, and we getting ready to see why. I don't know which game or when they gonna set it off, but watch the minute he do what we're asking him to do, and we're not asking for much. We just asking for the good stuff that we saw last year. Put it in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Make a remix with it. Let us see a little bit this year of them just the chemistry built between the two. Because Angel gonna get her the ball and Camilla gonna get Angel the ball if she's not directed to do something different. Most of the time, as far as consistency, she's gonna get Angel that ball. Miss D, what you think? I think her volume is. I don't know. Miss D, can you hear me? She might be frozen, guys. But so yeah, so how we already know that how they impactful this year. Well, you got Camilla, she gets on the floor, she's getting used to the system. So I really can't say too much for that. But far as her being aggressive, we know that's gonna come along. I forgot how many games we totally got left or whatever, but um I think I see Camilla coming out of her shell more. I just seen that big difference, guys, and I don't want to speculate or nothing like that if with Lisa working with her or nothing like that, but it was just totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like when she came to play in the last the game before she left to go overseas or whatever. Um Also, you got to remember too, Angel coming in here, she the first female athlete to get the her own meal with Mickey D's and all this kind of stuff. Like she doing Met Gala, she got her shoe dropping, and I'm looking forward to seeing more from Camilla, like with the commercials, and she did commercials for Camilla did commercials for headphones. She did a makeup commercial. So I'm looking forward to seeing Camilla um, with more like merchandise coming out, more products coming out. Let's see. If the Sky just so happens to make the playoffs, I believe they will win. Angel will lead the charge. The only thing the Sky is missing is a closer, someone like Kennedy. Yeah, because Bam Bam is doing. She's working. She's working on her. her skills and everything, but Bam Bam is not a closer. And I think that was too much to be I think that was too much to put on her and asking her to be a closer. Even though she's got to do whatever her coach says, I think it was just like, what I'm saying, it would have just been too much to keep asking her to do that. So yeah, they do, big girl. You're right. They do need a closer.
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
yeah, I can hear you
No,
now,
no.
but
I'm
I
sorry.
can hear
I'm
you
sorry.
before.
I was muted, and I was trying to do this on my computer. It's my first time on the computer. Coming in on
Oh,
live. Yeah.
okay. I see
So
you.
I can only do it. I thought I could only do it when I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So I got it.
Okay, so Miss D, how
Yes.
do you feel about? Okay, so we're talking about first the first part of it. We're talking about Angel and Camilla making an impact despite the negative noise. So that's the first thing we're going to talk about. Then we'll get into talking about our team fee. That'll probably
Team
last.
P, and guess what? Let's talk about
Yes,
that
I'm
dang
so
on
excited.
bingo. Ding had RG3. Let's talk
Oh my
about that
gosh!
too.
Well,
So
Brooklyn
let's talk
ate
about that.
him up. Brooklyn
Now,
ate
look, I
him
want to
up
see what the
today.
counselor gonna say.
Oh me? Oh.
Yeah, I want to see what the counselor gonna say. But no, yeah. So I think Angel, Camilla, Camilla haven't been around. She needs some more time. But they work pretty good together. She know how to get Camilla the ball where she wants to, and that's kind of strange because you got the guards. They don't know how to really use her, especially
Yeah, and
Bam Bam. Bam Bam want to shoot the three, but she getting a little better at it. But earlier she got on my nerves.
Miss D, he need to just play like he said in the beginning. This is what he said. Did he not say he was gonna play around Camilla and Angel?
Yeah, but he
This is
not now. But now he got to prove that he's going to do that.
right, and that's why I said, don't be surprised. I mean, we already know they can do a double double in the game together, but imagine when they do that triple double. When they do that triple double in the same game, because it could be done if he works around them, it could be done. But I'm like this when it comes to the Sky. Yes, it takes a whole team, guys, to win these games. But if you know that you got someone like an Angel Reese on your team, where she can make sure she always making sure everybody wins. She always doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she passing, whatever the case may be. Let's all work together, because it's like this. If I shine, you shine. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can shine together. And you notice when they play together, this is what happened from last game. Angel was tired. She said she was tired, you know, on one presser, It's a lot. And guess what? They stepped in and they did what needed to be done as a team. What Donna say? Donna said, "Big girl, this is true, but the Sky organization for some reason don't want to make any of those right moves." I know. They don't, Donna. Every time we get ready for the game, we be like, what in the world he gonna do? What in the world is he gonna do? But you know what, guys? Somebody under some fire. Somebody under some fire. Because now all of a sudden people getting out their seats and everything, and got something to say during the game. That's suspicious, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but change is coming. Great change is coming for these ladies.
But you know what? I like the fact that Rebecca Allen stepped up. We need people to step up and play consistent. Of
Yeah,
course,
because Angel can't do it by herself. She can't do it by
right. And
herself.
Earl, sometime I don't know. She at the beginning of part of the season she was playing very well, and then she started telling off. Can't handle the ball. Always on the ground.
Miss-
Turnover. Bad shots.
As a counselor, you say
Nah.
when it comes to Ariel Atkins, she did start off playing like that, right? Listen, I'm not saying something was said. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not trying to make up stuff. But a person can say one negative thing. And it's not what you say, guys. It's how you say it, right? Hey, Dreamtime, it's how you say it. So we don't know what was said to her, whether it was with her team. hey, political, whether it was with her team or whether it was outside with her personal, you know what I'm saying? And that'll take a toll on your game. Cause yeah, she started off doing real good. Then all of a sudden, it's like every other game, we don't know what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? We're just hoping for the best because we believe in AA as a player, you know. So I think that hopefully that she's able to keep to be consistent, and whatever's going on with her, that it works out. But like, anytime you deal with anything in life, it's gonna take a minute. It's like a habit, so it's gonna take her a minute. But something is definitely missing from that, because she did take a big stand, for Reese. So it could be any, what I'm saying, it could be anything. But AA, we need you. We need you to show up and show out. What
Right?
do you?
We gave a pick for you, a second round pick. I mean, second round, second player, third pick. I'm sorry, third pick for you, and
But
we
then
need you to
he's not
be the
playing her
area.
all the time in her right position too, right? Hey, Tiffy.
Uh, yes and no. Yes and no. Um, I don't understand how either. I know she's not a point guard, but I don't understand how a guard cannot pass because she's so much she can't pass. Angel's a excellent passer. She's a forward, a three and a four, and you she passed better than you. That's like I don't know. I don't get it.
Political said, yeah, AA has got a different flow. She was probably told something like control your comments. Something political. I'm telling you guys, something was put into that atmosphere. Because you just don't go from starting off, what I'm saying, on fire like that. She was on fire like that. And then she had to break it down like in the presser. Look, I'm not trying to be nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to get me out here saying anything and everything or whatever. So I get it. For her to have to come to her own defense, God, look, watch the signs and keep the receipts. For her to have to come to her own defense and oppressor, something was said to her. Thank you, political, for bringing that up. What? Here go Tiffany. Atkins could never pass. She is used to passing to the wings on the perimeter. Mm, that's good to know. Thank you, Tiffy. Well, it's a time and a place for everything. We need her to pass, Tiffy. She doesn't want to play point. Oh,
But they don't have no choice. They don't really have a point guard. HBO
that
can't play point. Uh, Atkins can't play. So who gonna play point? Mo Jeff, but they not playing her because she's still coming off the injury. So who they gonna play?
that makes sense though, Miss D. What Riddick said,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
but no,
like,
they don't have no
that's
choice. Who they gonna play point? I don't want Angel all the time with the ball in her hands. She need a rest. She don't need to have the ball in her hands all the time.
yeah. But when you asking a person to be in a position that they don't feel comfortable with, how you think they are going to progress? How do you think they're gonna act? Exactly how Ariel acting. Thank you guys. Thank you, Riddick, because now the counselor coming out. I see it now. I see it now. Like, come on. I kept saying, because I was like, there's no way it is something. And yeah, you put me in. That's just like, guys, when people know that you're an artist and you get these clients, they'll ask you so many different things, right? And you be like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it, but you be like, it's kind of like you're uncomfortable because you're being asked something different that you don't normally do, but you can do it. So for Ariel, it's not that she knows she can't do it, it's just uncomfortable, and she has to get used to the process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rita said, yeah, I'm saying Ariel said that in the presser. She said she ain't point guard and she was doing it for the game.
Well, Sloot is
Yeah.
out. Sloot is out. You got HBL. She can't play point, even though she should because she's too small to play the two.
Yeah.
And so Mo Jeff is not playing, so she has to. Who else go? I don't want Rachel Banner. That's the last thing. Rachel Banner play better when she's not handling the ball. Please, no Rachel Banner. No Bam Bam. I don't want Angel to always handle the ball. That's not good. You know.
Yeah. I can see that. That's understandable. And that's what I was saying about Miss D about Bam Bam is not a closer. You put her in a position where she's not comfortable. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? I understand the coaching, and I can't tell nobody how to coach, what to coach, and what to do. But you already know she's trying to get comfortable with what you already got her playing in too. Riddick Mikaway said, it seems like she was upset she had to play point, and it seemed Ariel didn't want to be considered as a one. Right.
But they don't
She
have no
did.
choice. That's what I'm saying. Mo Jeff coming off an injury. Mo Jeff is not healthy. And like I said, we got Mo Jeff. You said you got Mo Jeff, Angel. I don't want Angel handling the ball a lot. I want her to handle the ball, but not a lot. Bantam, that's a no-no. Because she used to walk a turnover where she try to play point to me. She getting better. She got better
Mhm.
but I still don't want her. She still make me nervous.
Yeah, that's understandable too. Political
Hey,
said
Chicago
Donna.
Cheetah.
Donna, yeah, hey Chicago. Donna Marsh was trying to roll with Jeff's analytics and backfire. Now despite squeezing their cultural cliche out of Reese for dollars. Yeah, political. You already always be on it. If Tyler would stick to what the players' roles are, the flow of offense would be better, and they wouldn't be unsure of themselves during the game. Right, big girl. Like it's like a training. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect for someone, oh, just throw me here, and I'm just gonna just all of a sudden just be able to do what you're asking me to do. Anything, any problem, any issue, or whatever we face in life, it is a process. It's a step by. Well, you know what I'm saying. Some people can get it quicker, but for me, it's a step by step process. When I'm learning something new, I
But
probably
listen,
won't. You,
but
huh?
listen. Okay, she's Cheetah Chicago Cheetah said I think Atkins needs to play her natural role, but we don't have, like I said, Mo Jeff has come off an injury. I don't trust her with the ball yet. And guess who was out there? Ari McDonald was out there, and then you have Odyssey Sims. They did not go out and get a point guard, so it could move Ariel Atkins to her natural point. We got too many guards who cannot play the point position, and that's not good.
And see, that's
That's
what
two that's
upsets
injured.
me,
That's what
Miss
I'm
D,
saying.
because you know what I'm saying. Like I get it. They get new coaches, they get new people. This is where you have to really learn your players and make the best decision for the team as a whole, so that you don't put these ladies in these type of atmospheres or whatever. Like,
It's not okay. Okay, I know Tyler Marshall's not a good coach. He needs to talk to Jeff and tell him what he needs. You cannot
you
make
can't do.
turn. You can't turn these lemons into lemonade. Okay, these are
Yeah.
kind of lemons. You got mismatched players, so you cannot turn it to lemonade. That's all.
Well, yeah, but uh, Miss D, now you know that Pinocchio is not going to do that. You know he's not going to do that.
Mouth. He has to open his mouth. Tyler. Like, look, I can't. I need a point guard. I need a wing or somebody. You got to open his mouth.
Tyler probably already told him that. Tyler, he probably
Okay, that's
already
what.
know.
Well. Everybody gonna have to play our position. You don't have the personnel. He said mushy lemon. You're right.
Tiffy, you up here?
Yeah, Tiffy.
What's up, you guys?
Hey Tiffy,
Hey,
how you
Tiffy.
doing?
I'm good. I'm glad I can make the D block. I was like, is it tonight or is it tomorrow?
Well, I didn't do tomorrow because I know Case out there be on. Oh, Miss D, that's what I was gonna tell you too. When you get ready to set your lives up, look at the schedules so that everybody can come to you. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if her mic went out, but yeah,
Very
yeah,
freezing. Yeah.
yeah. So everybody can come to you and support you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know. This Ariel Atkins situation is it's very interesting, and I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts because from a from a socio from like a sociology and psychology point of view, it's very interesting to see how she still shows up like she did while she's in the Mystics. But I think the whole idea that she got traded or she was on the trading block without her knowledge, you know how the
Oh,
Brits like to do. You know how they like to do. They did it to her. They did it to Carly Samuelson, and
and
they're doing
Cloud.
Cloud. They're doing it to Aaliyah
Yeah.
Edwards right now.
I know. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That's got to be the most craziest thing when they're telling you, hey, we can ready to trade you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be like I'm sitting here trying to play for you guys. You gonna do me like this? And then they go to another team and they explode. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Mhm.
she stuck Tiffy, but she started out the season. She was doing good, and then all of a sudden, it started being different. It wasn't consistent. And then
Yeah.
she went in the presser, and it's like she go in this presser, and Riddick brought up that good point. It's like Tiffy, it's like she came into the presser like she got to defend herself. And when a person come into a presser like they got to defend themselves like that, something been said or something. It could be one word, one word can mess somebody up. You know what I'm saying?
And people say this all the time, and this is the reason why Tyler has to go. And that's going to be my message anytime I get up here. Tyler has to go. And Jeff has to go too, because you know how Jeff does. And that's why I'm saying, like, he's such a petty, a very spiteful, a very baddies type man because of the way that he moves. And I get this is women's sports, but anyway, that doesn't mean you have to be sassy. Let me just say, he messed up that locker room. I love a sassy man, but babe, not when you're trying to lead a team, okay? You messed up that locker room, Jeff Paglioccia, when you decided to put out a hit piece on a current player. You cannot do that because think about it, if you're Ariel or you're any other player and you're like, dang, I thought Angel was the face of this franchise and they're talking about her crazy in the press. Of course you're going to come into the press conference defending yourself. Of course you're going to
Mm-hmm.
try and make mistakes and be afraid to play freely, because if the franchise player is not safe from being dragged by the GM, you just got here yesterday. You could get dragged too.
Mm-hmm. So Tiffy, what do you think about Boss Man all of a sudden being at these games all of a sudden? What do you think of that?
You know, that's why.
That's something different. When they got to come out of their comfort zone, I don't care what nobody say, that's something different.
Yeah, I mean, I think that having Michael Alter there, he's trying to, you know how he is. He likes to make connections and, rub shoulders with people. And that's why I will always say thank you, Lisa Leslie. Because Lisa Leslie showing up at the games is not just to support people as far as like help, like telling her stuff in the game and encouraging her, because Tyler has no idea how to run inside out offense. But it's also to let the other people know, like, oh no, she has legends, bro. You think you're just talking about her as an individual? No, there are very influential people with platforms who do not mind speaking out, who are
Mhm.
backing her. So it's like a power play to say, oh, and I think after, the third, fourth game of Lisa being there, then Michael Alter comes like, hey, Lisa, hey, how's it going? And she's looking at him like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And so kudos to those two, because not like I said, if the franchise player is vulnerable, the whole team is vulnerable.
Yeah, and then look, they're not just okay, the average person, when you see somebody you familiar with somewhere, it's not like when we didn't talk, right? Like I'm gonna be there, you gonna be there type of thing of them both being there at the same time. I'm just saying something's
Did,
coming
did
out
he
of that.
invite her, or did she just came? You think she just came to support Angel?
Well, she's been there. She comes to every time they play LA. Has she been at other games too? I'm not
I'm not
for sure.
sure. I'm
I
not
think
sure when
that
they played LA. I think she probably, she always at the Spurs game. I'm sure.
She was at
And
the Atlanta game and the New York game, which were both away.
but I don't think she's just I know she's helping Angel and stuff like that, but that like I keep saying, keep going back to you guys, I'm just saying it looks like to me Camilla got the shoulder rub with Angel with Lisa because she played totally different for that game. totally different. Before she went, before she went to play with Brazil, it just seemed like totally different. Milla.
Well,
Mm.
that's frustrating too. Like, Camilla is doing her part and she's getting reacclimated, but it's super frustrating because if you look at all these other teams that are like around the 6, 7, 8 seed, they have at least 3 players who show up every single game. Even the Mystics
I
tonight,
know.
they had Kiki, they had what's her name, Sykes, right, and then Shakira, and Sonia was off today, but Shakira showed up. They had 3 players that show up every game. Is only 2 players. It's only ever 2 players with this guy. So my question to y'all is who is the guard that we can guarantee or try and encourage to show up? Because it's not Ariel Atkins. I'm so sorry to that girl. She is checked out of the
Hey,
season
Nate.
as I
Yeah.
know.
Tiff, but it goes back to what you said, and it's sad. But you know what, Tiff? It's all around the league. It's man,
Yeah, it
everybody
is.
going through some changes,
But
and
listen,
this season for fans, and especially number one for the players, it's exhausting. Like I was like, can we just get some games where hey, boom, boom, boom. Like I'm talking about, let's fight these games going against each other. Not no big, you winning by 20 or you win by 10. No, let's win. Hey, we didn't win by 2 points or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A good game, but we see half games, but we don't see it no way like we saw it last year.
no, we don't. But you know what? Maybe Atkins is like you said. Remember, she didn't know she's gonna be traded, and maybe she's still kind of like, oh, I don't like this organization. But a lot of people don't talk about it. Sykes was there last year. Sykes was the main point guard, and so it allowed her to play her position. And so she's playing out of position, but they didn't go out after Sloot was injured and get anybody. So everybody gonna
Mhm.
have to play out of the position because you didn't get anybody to replace Sloot. You didn't get anybody to replace or just add on to like E Will in them. So an Angel or when Camilla left, you didn't add a player, and then you still haven't played Maddie consistently. So I don't know what can Sky do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
BD was saying, this, yeah, we figured that too, that CBA is affecting them at the same time or whatever.
Oh, she back with the
Um,
Sparks. Okay, Tia Cooper.
yeah, I saw that. I saw she was back with them.
So
I
I
guess
wonder what's going on with Odyssey because she was playing good. She give you good minutes. What's going on with Odyssey? You know.
somebody will probably pick her up too. I think. I think
And
somebody.
Tiffany, look, hold on. Tiffany Mitchell was picked up by the Storm.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw
Look,
that.
come on, Sky. The Sky ain't making no moves. They ain't picking up no veterans. I don't get it.
I do. They crazy. Look, they crazy or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she didn't play like that against the Mystic. She really didn't show them like why did you trade me? No, she had an awful game. She kind
Yeah.
of awful game. Yeah.
So we gotta figure out what works, because we got, what I'm saying, it's a couple of hero ballers up here, you know what I'm saying, like don't want to everybody to win. I don't get that either. So like our next games, we really, like I said, we have to work as a team and go for what works. But with Tyler, he doesn't work like that. He don't operate like that at all.
Oh my goodness, you just said something that I've been trying to realize. That's the reason we can't win games, because in the end, you need to have 1 or 2 players who's your go-to. Like, give this person the ball, they're either gonna score or pass. Tyler is so worried about everybody needs to touch the ball. I need to get people shots. Team wins. Do you want your team to win, or do you want a team win? You have to
Well,
decide.
they could get their shots if it would go inside out. Like Angel set up Camilla, and then Bam Bam or whoever Kia Nurse need to be in the corners, be ready to shoot. I don't
But
want them having the ball,
Nurse has to be ready to
and
play
so do Bantam.
together. She
Right,
got to be
right,
ready to play
but
together.
but
You got to be, huh? Go
she
ahead,
has
Miss.
to do their no. What I'm saying is, okay, if you want them to touch the ball, they have to do it in their strengths. their strengths is not dribble. Let Ariel and let HBL do that. Go to the corners or go to the top of the key and shoot your threes. Inside out. Don't have them handle the ball. That's all trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, but you know what I'm saying? What did he tell us, guys? Let's go back to it, Miss D. He said he gonna work around Angel and Kamilla. Like I said, how many games would we have won if he had did that? They wouldn't have had no choice but to work with Camilla and Angel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got Kia Nurse sometime then pass the ball to Angel. Then you have Bam Bam taking transition threes like she's Kelsey Plum, and that's not her game.
Yeah, you
She's a
said
spot up shooter. Right.
sometimes, and then when they see her, we seeing this in a lot of games too. They see Angel open. Why not give her the ball?
I hope Jeff do not bring back Vandersloot. Let her retire. No, don't bring her back, please. I heard Bernadine Dorsey say it.
Who said?
And then,
Oh, she
and
said.
then
What she
yeah,
say?
don't
Bring her
please.
back? Oh, they
No,
may
he
bring
said
her back.
Jeff. Jeff, yeah, no. That'd be crazy. Come on, Jeff. No. And then
Sloot
yeah.
is 39 years old, threatening
Exactly.
and play basketball.
Why did
This
you
is a
bring
threat.
her? Why did you bring? I know you wanted her to retire a Sky, but that's not the way to do it. You mess up. Come on, you mess up the flow of the team.
They need to retire her jersey in the sky. I do not want to see her play anymore.
Right, exactly, like they did Anna Quigley, her girlfriend or wife, whatever it is. Yeah, they need to do the same thing with her.
Well, Big Girl said Bam Bam is bought into whatever Tyler and Jeff is trying to do. Her contract is unprotected until July 13th. I'm quite sure they promised them a lot of different things, but I'm trying to figure out how do you okay, you get this new coach, you bring him to this team. I guess everybody got a different type of setup, a different type of plan when they come to teams or whatever, because you have the players playing out of position. You have players with Spoon knew how to use them. You have to know how to use Bam Bam, and I think that he put so much pressure on her and her thinking that she could do certain things that she probably, you know what I'm saying, not ready for or have to work on. I don't know. But it just seems like for you to try to make her a closer, that was shocking to me. What y'all think of that? By having her do that last shot.
Tyler Marsh, every time, this is an exaggeration, but every time that Tyler Marsh has to drop a play or starts trying to coach in the fourth quarter is a threat to my sanity. I just and my blood pressure. Because I'm like, this guy, if if he wasn't the head coach, you would have to investigate him for gambling. Because it's no way. We've seen 14-point, 12-point, dang near 20-point leads lost in the fourth quarter. And you decide you have a 6'3" big, you have a 6'7" big,
Yes.
and you put in the slowest woman you got on the court to get off a screen and get a shot off who can't even dribble. At least
Slowest and chunkiest.
yeah, yeah, listen. What at the beginning of the season? They need to get meal plans and memberships to the gym.
Exactly. But you know what?
Bam Bam didn't play in Unrivaled.
No, no, she ain't played. No, Bam Bam is not a unrivaled player. Bam Bam, like I said, you got too many players who, with the exception of Atkins, as far as the veterans concerned, should be on the bench somewhere or not in the league. You got too many players that should be bench players or not in the league on the Sky. Jeff messed up Tyler. Okay. This the point. Jeff brought in Tyler because he knew he could control Tyler like he didn't. He couldn't control Spoon. Jeff traded the number 3 pick for a 38-year-old woman, and she might have. I think she had knee injuries, and you gave her promises like she's going to run the team. Tyler didn't know what he was doing because he overplayed her, and she wound up busting her knee.
Mm-hmm.
You playing a 38 year old woman, she can't play that many minutes. But I understand why he did it necessarily because who you have? HBO wasn't ready. Bam Bam. But he really depended too much on Bam Bam. She cannot handle the ball
It
like
was,
that. I don't
well,
think.
it was he depended on Bam Bam and Sloop,
Yeah, but they not ball handlers. That's what I'm
and
saying. I
then
don't
have
know.
a backup plan when Sloop went down.
But listen, I thought Tyler was a developmental coach. You mean you couldn't develop, kind of bring her along, HVO, on how to do certain things in the offense? You
Mm.
still haven't did that yet?
That's propaganda. He didn't develop nobody. Again, Jackie Young. I mean, anyway, Jackie Young today was smoking layups. Is that his product? Is that his product on the court, or did the Wi-Fi disconnect between them two?
Well, Jackie Young has been off and on this year. I can't say it. Jackie Young is a good player. I think I blame, just like with the Sky going through, the Aces going through the same thing. First of all, they have no general manager, and
Mm.
they playing too many players out of their position. They didn't get the right personnel around Asia, as far as and then Chelsea Gray, can't she could barely move. That whatever energy she has, she always run like she got to use the bathroom. She can't move. So Jackie body, I think what she's wearing down. She playing too much. She doing too much because they don't have the personnel. And that's the same thing who happened to Sky. What's going on with the Sky? They don't have the personnel right now. You could have had Citron. Can you imagine having Citron, Angel, and Carmilla?
Not in this
I don't know.
system. It would have been the same. Not
What?
under
What?
these. It had to be some
Well,
different types of coaches.
she
I
played better.
guarantee you,
Yes, true.
if
That's
they
true.
had gave Spoon a fair chance to come into the second season, we would we would already be like ready
No,
for the
what?
playoffs.
Well, but see, ADP, yes and no, because one of the reasons why he got rid of Spoon, because I keep saying he did not want Angel. That was Spoon's choice. He did not want to bring Spoon
Yeah.
back because Spoon was going to say it would be no Rachel Bannums, Rebecca Allen's, no Sloot. As much as she respects Sloot, Sloot would not be on that team. The whole roster would have been better. Now maybe Atkins, but maybe not. No. So she would have the personnel would have been better because she would demand better personnel. So now with this, she can't work magic with this, the Bad News Bears. It's not, no, nobody can work magic with this lineup. I'm sorry.
You
Not
know
She
even
what?
would, but
not
she
even
would have made
Cheryl
a
Reed.
different selection though. She would have got all the people she
That's what
needed.
I'm saying, right? The Bam Bams, the Rebecca Allens, a lot of these players would not be on the team if Spoon was the coach. She's not gonna have this Bad News Bears team. She would demand better players.
Yeah, because look how he's doing HVL and didn't even let I mean Maddie needs some practice in there. I know she been in timeout, but if he had took her out of timeout, at least let her do something, run with them or something, but he didn't even do that. So I feel like if we had got the picks under this system, they would have been on the bench.
I
It wouldn't
think
been, I don't what you think, Ted?
I'm going to make a bold statement, and it's a little bit of propaganda, but I'm going to push it. If Teaspoon was still the coach, I believe there would have been a better shot of Olivia Miles coming out this year. Mainly
Yeah.
because if you look at and Olivia, you saw, if you watched the game back, Olivia was so excited. She was so into the Sky game. Like she wants to be at the Chicago, she wants to play in Chicago. But the thing about it is, when you have so much newness, so much discord that's going on with the organization, you're getting a brand new coaching staff, a brand new coach. We don't really know his system and all that stuff. The star player doesn't really know this dude, right? Why would you?
Hold on, Miss D. No, Tiffany, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, why would you leave college? I feel like if Teaspoon was still there, Teaspoon is partially the reason why Angel decided to come out, right? Well, she's gonna come out regardless, but why she decided that I want to be in Chicago because of the coach. So yeah, I think if Teaspoon was there, we probably would have had Olivia and not Sloop, and we might have had a chance at Dejanay and or another big free agent. Nobody likes Jeff. I'm tired of the propaganda. Nobody likes Jeff. Carl only talks to him out of, respect, but nobody likes that man. And after this season, their PR is going to the bottom of the dumpster.
Because Tiffany, and then another thing I thought about was for him first he tried Angel because it was gonna be a line of it. First it was Teaspoon, then it was Kenny, it was gonna be Angel, then Camilla, then Mick. Everybody that was attached that actually cared for her, like her, he was aiming, but it actually backfired when he got to number three, which is Angel, right? So then he turns around and he goes and does what, the magazine or newspaper or whatever, and he throws the whole team under the bus. Anytime somebody do something like that, either they getting ready to go or it's gonna be some changes made. To me, I'm just saying. To me,
Well,
that's what it seems
Angel
like.
don't. She seemed like she don't want to step on her toes, but she gonna have to. She gonna have to go to Michael Alter and say, "Look, both.
She's not gonna. Miss D,
She
y'all
gonna have
can
to.
get. She
She's gonna
don't
have
have
to.
to.
Okay. Well, guess what? She's gonna play with some bums like she playing now.
She don't have to do that because if we can see it, he see it. It's
No,
if they
no, no, no.
really
Listen,
cared about this
nothing.
young lady like that, Miss D, they
Well, I
would have been
understand what you're
sending.
saying, but guess what? Obviously, he has a relationship with Jeff because he believe in Jeff. Well, I don't know, but so she has to force the hand
She can't.
because she has to force it because she has one more year and they could, I don't know about that court situation where they could force you to come back like they did who they do that to? They did that to somebody oh, they did it to Kelsey Mitchell. She was gonna walk from the fever. They court her, but she has to speak up because you don't want to waste your prime. You cannot play with a bunch of Bam Bams and Rachel Allen and you can't play with this group. This is not going to work, you know. And Tyler Marsh, he finally speaking out, but it took him a long time for him to speak out for her with the refs. So I just can't do it.
Well, sometimes you gotta, in that situation, sometimes you gotta do faith over fear, which means like you you're already fearing you're losing your job, right? That's what he's thinking because for some reason he got these magic legs and everything. He can move now. He can actually say things now, or whatever. But like he sometimes you got to do the right thing even though you already know what the outcome is going to be. Just like Teaspoon, we kept asking her, when is Ken going to play, when is Ken going to play, when are you going to take Ken off the bench, when is Ken going to be a starter? And she kept, she was kept playing, the other people, or whatever. And then finally Ken came off and she was fired. Ever since then Ken was in that starting lineup and she was nothing but fire, just bringing the heat. And she was consistent with getting the ball to Angel and Kamilla.
You know what? I understand what you're saying, but the owner seemed like he just here to own the team. He don't really care necessarily because why would you let Jeff do the moves he made this season and look at that roster? You gotta have some sense. And I don't think the owner you have to. He feel like you have to push him. Angel has to push him
No, because
because
like you said, like okay, Political said Jeff and Michael Alter are both Board Town guys.
right. What I'm
But
saying is you have to push him. But guess what?
but
But
go
think
ahead,
about it.
Mr.
The way the Washington Mystics, I can't even say it. Washington Mystics, they're a young team. I like their GM group. I like their coaching staff. You cannot look at them and not say, hey, why are we not doing that? Come on. So the owner, you have to push them.
Miss D, if they are close and they are tight,
I know
it
that's why
does,
Angel had to
it
push him.
doesn't
Like, look,
matter. It does
well,
not
but guess what?
matter.
We're gonna be talking about this the same next year. I hate to say it.
No, we're not, because God, I'm telling you, God got it. Some changes are coming.
Well, I
Some
need
changes are
Jeff. I
coming.
need Jeff and Tyler Mars. It was a nice experiment, but he got to go. I,
Changes coming.
I
I
hope
don't
so.
care.
Let's pray on it. But Michael Alter cannot be like Jerry Jones, who don't listen to nobody. He think you let Jeff make all the decisions, and he don't know what he's doing. Disaster.
But
Well,
y'all,
go ahead, Tiff.
no, I was about to say y'all know that what y'all are doing and what a lot of us are doing, which is putting pressure on them, is actually working. Like if you remember last season, when they're groundbreaking, Jeff said, we heard the fans, and we're gonna do our best to bring in a coach that's accountable. If y'all go back and listen to the stream from yesterday, what was the game yesterday? From yesterday, the announcers said, we're hearing a lot of the noise, but Tyler is really doing something great with this team. So that means that they're hearing the fans. They're hearing us say that all over social media, and some of us in the stands too, saying to fire Jeff and fire Tyler. So it doesn't really have to be Angel putting the pressure directly. We, as supporters and fans of the team, or we want to support the team but they suck, we are the pressure that we're putting on them, we should continue because they're hearing it and they're feeling it. Why do you think Tyler always looked nervous on the sideline? Because people are booing him. Nobody was clapping for Michael Alter last night. Like, nobody likes the front office, not even the fans.
Right, I agree with that. And then political Lil said you can't push a plantation owner. Yeah, I mean sometimes they treat the teams like plantations, but I want ADP, the counselor. I need her to pray directly to the Lord. Amen, amen, amen. To say Michael Alter, pray for his heart that he will make the right decision and send Po Jeff and Coach Whispers, aka Marshmallow, send them the pink slip. Pray for it now, in a good way. Pray for they be
In a
good, but
good
in a good
way.
way. In a good way. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Look like a
Yeah,
little
pretty much
TKO.
that's what we're gonna have to do. Make some noise, keep uplifting these young ladies, and keep praying and keep our foot on the gas because change is coming. And I pray for the positive and the great change because you don't want the wrong change coming up in there, and then we have to deal with another person that what I'm saying is just like these two, right? So I think at this point enough is enough. They done did so much, and he stopped the from him doing more crazy stuff, far as what I'm saying with Angel and stuff like that. I feel like something has to give. I don't know what it's going to be, but like she said, she shouldn't have had to come into that person saying enough is enough, and she is tired. Not just with, and then we got to deal with, what I'm saying, we got to deal with the rest. But for some reason, and we know what that reason is, Chicago Sky seems to be the black sheep of the WNBA, right? That's what I think, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. We'll see how the rest of the games go, but something got to be done. Sometimes you got to talk about it. I mean, not talk about it, but you got to be about it and get out there and just do what you got to do without saying anything. You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
you, a crazy point. I'm gonna make a crazy point. I'm not confident. I love me some
Yes,
Angel
political. I
Camilla,
see that.
but guess what? You could build a team. You know how many players that's not playing in the league that they could Chicago Sky can go get? You gotta let some of these players go. That's what it's so many players, young players they can get, and they could be good. Maybe not this year, but with some time and some practice, they be better than they are now. I don't like this team. Because Bam Bam, I think a lot of these players are heading to their 30s, and a
Well,
lot
it's
of these
gonna be
players
different
are.
next year.
I hope so, because this is no. Like I said, moving forward, of course you got Angel, Camilla, HBL. I like a lot of people like HBL. And Maddie, and that's it. That's it. E Will got to go. Mo Jeff definitely got to go. Get that contract out of there. She's like the Dana Evans. That's a bad contract. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Consular. I know, but that's
Maddie
pray that
gotta,
they,
she
huh?
got Maddie gotta go. I don't want to see her no more.
No, I can't say that because Maddie, Maddie ain't getting
Still,
no playing
still,
time.
let
Maddie's still young. I want all the players to still need early 20s, but the rest of them they 29, 30. They gotta go, and they gotta go. We got too
Maddie
many
24, but she's slower
mismatch.
than Rachel. She is slower
Huh?
than Rachel. Maddie is
but
slower than Rachel.
but
Didn't
but
she
they
have an
didn't give
injury?
her a fair chance
But
though.
okay,
They
hold
haven't
on.
given her a fair
Okay, how
chance.
they use her in Notre Dame?
It's quiet as it's kept. The way that Maddie, because she's still recovering from an injury, the way that
Oh,
Maddie played is the reason they didn't make the Elite Eight. She shouldn't even be in the WNBA right now. If we're keeping it 100,
Tiffany be on. She been on Maddie butt.
A lot of players should be in the WNBA. A lot of players.
I'm not okay. Here, I'm going to be fair to Maddie.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but a lot. I say, how do you get a contract?
No, she should not be here. No, she really shouldn't. But I do think that she can be a good player in like 2 years, but she needs to develop overseas. Her sister would have been great for this team, but she spent 6 years developing overseas. Why do you think the Walmart version of her sister gonna be good when she coming off an injury? Send her back to Aldi's.
Jay Davis, Tyler is not the right coach. We got the wrong Aces assistant coach. Okay, we got the wrong one. Natalie Natalie Nagasi is the better coach at 5'1". She's 5'1", what, 45 pounds? No, no,
Can
sorry,
we
Jay.
send Tyler back? Can we send Tyler back and we'll take Asia Wilson? Can we make that trade? Or
No.
What? Tiffany, you know good well we.
No,
I woke up with that one.
I want Natalie to coach this team. Well, not this team, but I want her to be a sky coach.
Well, we got to go through. We can't be just guessing coaches, guys. Now we got to take them through the process. I need to be there. We got to take. What are your intentions? What you trying to do? We got to read the room. You know what I'm saying? Before we get them, we need to read the room.
Natalie got a whole bunch of players that was.
I'm not feeling
they was
like
decent.
that, though. I'm not feeling her like that.
You not?
Mm-mm.
That was decent. Well, I don't like some of the things she do, far as get rid of some of the players. Yeah, she made some
different. Yeah. That part, yeah.
Like Bree Hall, and then the young lady that was on the plane. She found out she was getting released while she was in the plane, in the air, and that's not good. But other than that, she's a good coach. But I don't know.
What I like about Natalie is that she has the cojones, respectfully, although she's a woman, so she doesn't have them, but she has the cojones to cut people. It doesn't matter if she promising the skies, the moon, and the stars. Cut people. The thing about it is, if you work in the off season or you work those weeks that you're out, she'll bring you back. But she's not doing this whole friendship, everybody hold hands and braid each other's hair.
One player she is, and I know why she's doing it. She's okay. And maybe I'm a little biased. Caitlin Chin.
Oh,
she's okay, but she's there because of the Asian presence. Let's keep it real. The Asian presence in San Francisco. She's okay, and you keep bringing her back, and yeah. So
Political said Arthur can't stand strong black women coaches. He got rid of Pookie Chapman, and Teaspoon tried to trash them. Yeah, it's I could see that Political, because Angel she's very strong, even though she go through her changes or whatever, she's very confident. She knows who she is.
Donna C funny.
Tiffany and Cole, cut Madison slack. If Bam Bam can be assigned to play PG, give Maddie a chance.
That's the truth.
Donna, Tiffany be out here cutting bricks and stuff. She look, she probably have me in the teacher every day.
Bam get on my nerves, right? She get on my nerves.
Like, I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right.
Exactly. She made me so nervous that day.
No, Maddie, I'm not cutting Maddie. They need to cut Maddie's lease. They need to cut it at the end of the month so she can go move down to Texas with her boo. We don't need her in Chicago right now, and I feel like it's okay to say.
Who are you gonna get? Okay, well, no, I can't say that. Oh, you know what? I know a few players you can get, but that's been cut. But hey, what do I know?
Who would you get?
I like Madison Scott. I like I even like I can't think. I don't know. Madison Scott, Queen Ebo, somebody, a big girl that could, come off the bench. They better than our big girls. That's right, Well, except Michaela. I like Michaela's defense. Will sometimes she's coming along, but
But you know what, guys? I had a feeling when that draft came, Political and Bernadine and Donna and Tiffy and everybody, big girl, I had a feeling something was just not right with that draft. After that draft,
something. I said that's the worst draft I ever seen in my life. Right, but okay, is Sifka gonna come over? So we drafted a player and she didn't even come over.
She not coming. Let me stop. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know,
Uh,
Miss D. Don't pay me no mind.
what was I
I'm
gonna say?
just saying.
I was gonna say something. I forgot. I was gonna say. Oh, when political Lil said we get broken down players, but I remember when Angel was trying to recruit Gabby Williams, and she liked Angel, of course, with the Unrivaled, but she's like, "Nah, I'm good." So yeah, we getting out, we getting the used car, lemon used cars because of Jeff and the facilities and the way they treated him. I mean, treat the players. Like Angel was in a YMCA when she had her introductory press conference. Like y'all just cheesy. Y'all very cheesy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Madison Scott. Okay, that's what we're ready to say.
It
Maddie
does.
needs a chance. If that's the case, E will Beck and Kia look like trash in the beginning. Why we not giving a rookie a chance? Oh,
You know, time to give a
that makes sense, Tiffy.
nah. It's playoff
Oh,
or bust. They're not gonna get. You think this team is gonna be able to get any good play? They could build a mansion, and they
Well,
would
yes,
not
I
be able
think
to
they
get
will, but
players.
it's not necessarily playoffs or bust. What the problem with the players had is Jeff. That's number one, and also the facilities. If they get rid of those, I mean, they built that facility and then get rid of Jeff, because as long as Jeff there, I'm sure he got a bad reputation. Well, Kai probably saying, "Don't go there, don't do it." So it's not necessarily the playoffs or bust for them. If they just make some slight changes like that, players will come because they really like Angel. They like playing with Angel.
But my thing is that they're not going to come. Well, the players will come. Look at Indiana. They have a specific player who really wanted to play with Caitlin, and she's there. And she's there for her own
But they
advancement.
got they got facilities too though. They have a nice. They play in a they got the Fever. I mean Fever. They got the Pacers facility.
They do.
Chicago is an independent team. They're not connected to the Bulls. I can see they was connected to the Bulls. So yeah, it's a little
They're
different.
not, but I feel like the biggest thing is the type of player that you'll bring in, right? For this season, they had all the money to bring in good players, but because of the way that Jeff went about getting rid of Spoon and Kennedy, the good players didn't come, and the selfish ones did. The hard-headed ones did.
Right.
And
Well, yeah. We don't need that though. But Jay Davis said, yes, we got the best big players, the 1-2 punch, but this year's draft was horrible. We traded our number 3 pick for a 38-year-old Jay Davis, and then we have a player that's drafted. She not even coming over, and we could have used her. So
yeah, I feel
oh,
like you go one of two ways, right? If you stick
I
with
got it.
Maddie this year and you keep her and you don't make any changes, then commit to a rebuild because you're not going to get serious players. But if you cut the likes of Maddie and take one Kia Nurse or
Okay.
Beck Allen and really make a push, even if you don't make it to the playoffs, but if you really make a push, then you're going to have players who see that and say, you know what? I want to win with this group. I want to be
you're
played.
not gonna win with this group. Look. Only players on the sky next year: Angel Reese, Camilla, HBL. Of course, you got Ariel, and Maddie. Everybody else they can walk.
I don't.
Everybody walk your body. Now come on now, you gotta you gotta go. Everybody walk.
I
You
don't want
gotta
Ariel
go.
or this team next year. I'm not going to hold you.
I don't like none of these players except the players I just named.
I
They
wanted. I
older.
wanted. Are they actually gonna stay? Like, do they have to stay? AA don't
I
have
hope
to stay,
not.
right?
I don't want to see none of this.
I mean, all of them on a year. Who's on a year?
The bets. Of course, Camilla, HBL, Angel, they own a rookie deals, which is guaranteed 4. Is it 4, 3 or 4 years? So I think everybody else is on the one. I hope so. Please tell me they. Except Mo Jeff. Buy her contract out and let her walk. Everybody walk your body. Everybody walk. Come on, y'all gotta walk.
Yeah, the only players I want on this team next year are are HVL, Angel, and Camilla. Everybody else can go. I wouldn't mind Bannon being back. I guess I wouldn't mind Ewo being back, not for a lot of money, but
Well, they had to be way on the bench. I don't want them coming in. They need some. Okay. They have to be like the eighth and ninth player. They have to be just assurance policies. They can't. It cannot be. You gonna bring them off the bench? No, 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 no.
exactly.
Well, we're gonna need some for next year. We're gonna
Oh, and we. Oh my God, we get Raven, and then she play with Camilla and Angels. That's her friends. Oh my God.
yeah, that would be great.
And then you keep Atkins and let her be the shooting guard. Yeah, I'll take that. And then bring
Put
some.
Kennedy back. Atkins can go find a home somewhere. Bring back Kennedy. I'm tired. I'm
They not gonna bring back Kennedy. They didn't. They didn't.
Kennedy probably
Not
don't
not
want to
not
come back.
why not with the sky. She'll be
Somebody get
back, but
ready to
not with
pick
the sky.
Kennedy up, and then she gonna look. We on the dartboard with Kennedy.
I'm telling. She's gonna drop 50 points.
Yep, I ain't even gonna watch that game because I know she'd go crazy. Something up, something cooking. Because you seen her post her and Angel game, one of their games from last year. I said, what's going on with that one? Jeff not gonna get Raven. That's too much like right. Oh
You're right.
yeah.
I'd be mad. Like, damn it, Raven was there. Because from South Carolina, they could have got. I liked Sanaya Fagan. I like Bree Hall. If they would have had some of them dogs, at least one of them dogs on their team, right now with Angel. Oh my God.
But the thing is, look what kind of system we are in. Would they play her the right way? You know what I'm saying?
But they would because I think they
No,
would. You don't
not
think
with
so?
Miss D. Look what we got now. They not. We're gonna build
Well,
around.
Tyler want to play up and down tempo. You don't have the players they need to go to the Planet Fitness. They not up and down players, and they can't shoot transition threes. Just it should be inside out, pick and roll. Come on, Tyler. We see it. You need to see it. Inside out, pick and roll. Get inside Camilla. She throw it back out to Angel. Angel try to drive to the basket and kick it out for a three. It's just basic offense. You can't play the way you want to play. Why do these coaches try to play
Wait,
up and
but you
down with these
can't.
personnel?
Okay, so you saying they can't play the way they want to play? Okay, but
Oh,
listen, if he knew what he was getting into before he got into it, it's not right for him to come to a team and expect them to automatically go into his flow. That's
I'm
not the
saying
player's
it's his
fault, and
fault.
they shouldn't
No,
have to.
no, it's not his fault. No, it's not the player's fault. They are what they are. I
And they
mean,
shouldn't have to be
they're a bunch of
penalized for that,
role
Miss D.
players. You trying to make it to starters. They not starter players. But
Oh man,
guess what? That's Tyler fault because Tyler didn't open his
yeah,
dang on mouth and tell Jeff that I can't work. Come on, really? You thought
yeah.
that you was gonna come into the season with Bam Bam and a
Sorry, guys.
39-year-old and just a whole bunch of misfits to go around Angel Kamilla? No, that's his fault for not opening his mouth. Jeff, not Jeff. Tyler. There's no way.
Unfortunately, I think Tyler opened his mouth, and that's the reason we have Sloot. And I think that if Tyler allowing Jeff to trade that number 3 pick shows that he is not a good head coach. Like, you got to be crazy to trade a lottery pick. You got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was Tyler Marshmallow thinking? That's all I'm saying. That's why
Miss D, it
he's the
ain't just
coach.
him. It's just who did
But
that.
he's the one who had to coach this mess. If I'm
It
coaching this
doesn't
mess,
matter. He already
well,
was probably explained what to do when he got
that's why Jeff wanted him, and that's why we got a marshmallow. He's a marshmallow. Might as well put you in a s'more. You're
till
just a
big girl
marshmallow.
say Kennedy in Dallas. Well, we might as well ride to Dallas so we can
Well,
go see what's
she
up.
back home. That's good. Okay, she back home. She from Texas. Matter of fact, she's from the Dallas area. That's her home.
I wonder what well, they trying to do some things over there. I don't know what they got going on over there. They
Nothing
trying to figure
losing.
some stuff out.
Dallas is looking good. They still play hard. They got but I like what Dallas doing. Only thing, guess who's walking?
Yeah,
See, that's one
Bernadine.
thing about Dallas. They not gonna hold him up. Enrique, either this trading period or after the season, she gone. Enrique gone and Tierra McGowan gone because the team is now Paige's team. You know that now. And see how Dallas. Let's see how Dallas value their star. Why can't the Sky value Angel? This is
Because
not Rachel. This is not
Good
Rachel
point.
Bell's team. This is not Rachel Bell's team. This is not Becca Allen's team. Hell, this is not even Camilla's team. This is Angel's team. She made that team go. Build around Angel. Give her some
this
Yeah.
respect.
this is Tyler's team. This is Tyler's team. That's why the system's not working. That's why these players aren't working. Because instead of building it around a player, he built it around himself. What he can do. That's why it he has to go, honestly, because if you think about it, Ariel Atkins, we watched Ariel Atkins in Unrivaled play with Angel. It didn't look good. And if I'm a
But she didn't
coach,
have enough time though, Tiff. She didn't have
it,
enough time in her rival though. They switched up and put on another team, and she showed out against us.
yeah, it still don't look good. We're 20 almost 20 games. It doesn't look good. It doesn't the eyes don't lie. I'm sorry to say. It don't look good.
Really said, I was like, girl, I didn't want you. I definitely don't want you enough to trade out this from me.
Jay Davis. I think he went to the Consular School of Positivity. Jay Davis.
What he doing now?
He said,
Narcissists
Sky
value
winning by.
no one but themselves.
That's
Right,
true.
political.
But Jay Davis said, Sky winning by 15. What would they say? What would people say?
Yes,
See,
yes,
look. You've been listening to the counselor. Jay. We should have same last name. That's my last name. No. I'm sorry. You're the counselor. Just go pray. Go get a
Sky
soda.
won about 15
Go
points.
play.
Well, what he say? What people would say? Look,
Something.
look.
Same thing.
Anything that Sky win at this point is team effort. I mean, or it's team effort, and then
Just enjoy your 2K 26. That's because that's the only winning you're gonna do on the Sky. It's on the video game, and you can control. You could take Marshmallow out as a coach. You could do like Caitlin did to
something got
Cheryl
to go.
Reese. You could trade the coach on 2K26. And I don't even play that. That's the
I'm
only
gonna
winning
talk.
you're
We're
gonna do.
gonna talk about that in a minute. And Bernadine said, "Remember, he told Sloop this was her team." Bernadine, when I heard that, I was like, okay.
Jeff and the dang on
I
Marshmallow. Oh
see
my
how we
god.
going with this. I see how we going with this.
But okay,
It's the fact that they said it. And I mean, she probably was. That was all agreed on and everything like that. But it's the fact that you felt like you had to say that.
okay, Jay. Look. Counselor, you got a
Who he
student.
talking about? We're gonna win by 15. What he talking about?
See, counselor, you got somebody.
He's talking about the next game. He didn't see them games. We could have won like no tomorrow, like back to back. We could have won those games, but he went away from what works. He
He did,
always
but
does that.
Jay, are you
He always
trolling?
goes away. It's a pattern. He always goes away from
He
what
do, and
works.
that upset me. But are you trolling, Jay Davis?
No, Jay Davis being he's in someone what Brookline's chat maybe.
I know, but I'm just saying, no.
Oh, she was agreeing with Bernadine. Yeah, so we gonna see what happens. But I know one thing: our Twin Towers, they're going through all this rearrangements and all this kind of stuff, and we need to see them play together because that's what is going to work for the rest of these games. And if he go away from that, I just don't know. It's like Bam Bam in that starting lineup every time. I think what one or two times maybe Bam Bam wasn't in the starting lineup. Put her where Bam Bam can flow. Bam Bam need be where like she was last year in the time that she's needed so she can do what she got to do. But she actually, she working on something. You can tell now. You can tell. She
Yeah,
doing
but
some,
she working some things, but yeah,
but he put her
they
too
still
much.
getting beat up on defense, and that's the problem.
Yeah, she
Kia
can't
Nurse and
defend
her,
everybody.
oh my god, they get crushed, and so they better outscore they 3-point shots better be flowing because they cannot stop nobody, and it irks me. They can't stop
Oh,
nobody. But listen, you
look,
know one player that we could have got? And people talk about she too small, but she played well with Angel. Anissa
Who?
Merle would have been good on this team.
I was thinking about Nisa today,
Oh
but you know
my
what?
God.
They
Can you
would have went
imagine that?
away. Man, you know
Because
I
Anissa,
was thinking
Anissa got a little bit of Angel in her. She could get her own rebounds. And
she's doing good too.
she's not as big, but she do similar things as far as that concern. And so even Tyler Marsh don't draw plays for her. She could get her own shot by rebounding. And she played good with Angel. She played with her in college, of course.
Donna
I,
said Tom and Jerry liars and hypocrites, but the skyscrapers will prevail. We got some names for them, right? Yeah,
Marshall,
because
Tom, and
Tom gonna
Jerry.
want look. Tom, I don't care what nobody say. He gonna roll with Jerry regardless, even though they go back and forth, right? Okay, guys. So let's get into this All-Star game. Let's talk about it before next week, the week of my beautiful birthday. I must say. So they better Team Phee better win. So guys, did you watch it? Did you watch when Caitlin was like, yeah, we can, I don't know if the WNBA agree with that, but we're gonna switch coaches or whatever. Did y'all see that? You and Tiffy?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that because she's still in her feelings. Cheryl was part of the team or was part of the decision making to make her, part of the Olympic team, and she didn't pick, you know, Caitlin. But
Yeah,
which
what
which
they say
which
she
was a good
opened up a
choice.
monster. They said she opened up a monster when she didn't get picked um
Oh
for
please!
the
And guess
Olympic
what?
team.
You know what? The reason why she didn't get picked because she complained about the physicality of the WNBA. The foreign or national international players are even more physical. So you can't they can't trust you on the floor. You get rolled on with those international players. She's not physical enough. It would have hurt
Yeah,
her.
but
You
that's
know,
okay. We'll take Cheryl.
Oh
right.
yeah, I like Cheryl, but you know
Cheryl,
what? Cheryl,
Cheryl wanted look, she wanted this opportunity because she
she made a
missed
big
out.
mistake in not picking.
Yeah, and this is her opportunity. Guys, okay, let's talk about the players that is on Team Phee. And do y'all think Asia's gonna be back and ready to do the All-Star game?
I don't think so. I wanted her, but I don't think so. I think she should rest. I mean, I know that song. I think she should rest or
So
just play very little, very little. You know.
okay, so how do you guys think this floor is gonna go? We got Skylar, another dog. We got Paige is up there too, right? We got Paige, Angel and Paige and Skylar
Yep,
and Phee.
dogs, dogs.
Who else we got? NECA's of course NECA's up there, right? We got NECA too. I believe we got NECA too.
Yep, NECA. She wanted
Um,
to pick a lot of her UConn teammates or a UConn, alum, and she got most of her
okay, so
UConn
she
people.
won't be able to play if she got a wrist sprain, so she won't be able to play. Oh, Satu out too. Oh, Satu and Asia. Let me find out. Did I miss the memo? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna go there. So Asia and Satu was on CC team. So what are they gonna do about replacing those players? That's when the reserve come in. Is that how it works, Miss D? Who else we saying?
Yeah, so what they're gonna do, they have to choose alternatives. So I think they're definitely gonna try and get, probably Sykes is gonna be the Satu replacement, and then they're gonna look for another big to replace if they can't play. But I think they're gonna wait
What about
until
John Quayle? She said she was snubbed. So what about John Quayle for the bid?
she's not healthy.
Yeah,
Well,
she
she
not
complained.
ready.
She talking about I didn't get picked. So I don't know what's going on with her.
She probably
So if you
playing
ain't healthy,
around.
oh, so okay. Sykes will be good. Who got snubbed besides Sykes? Who did we say got
Um,
snubbed?
because we got Plum too. Team B got Plum too, right? That's who
Mhm.
we got. We got Plum
Oh,
too.
Brianna Jones.
Yeah, or Azare. Azare would be
Or
good.
Azare. Or look, you got choices. You got Brianna Jones, Azare, or De'Erica.
Oh, Political said the league assigns replacements. Well, she says
Oh
she can do whatever she
man.
want. Political. That's what she said. Look.
So you got two so far. So you got two slots. So you have bring in Sykes, bring in Azare, and hopefully have one more slot. And I would pick between. I would pick Bree Jones over De'Erica.
Mm. You what?
Hey, Bree Jones. Yeah, Bree Jones having a good season.
What?
She's one of the reasons she
Why
having
would
an
you pick her over De'Erica?
because they winning, and she's the reason why they winning. Her and because sometimes Ryan Howard is not as consistent as I like her to be. So only two real consistent players are Bree Jones and Gray, Alicia Gray.
We
Yeah,
got great too, though. I think we got great too on Team Phee.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
more
go as
consistent.
Ray. I would go as a Ray because I don't think she's ever been to All-Star before.
She said
Over
we got.
I'll pick Azare, but I'm saying if they had one more slot, I would pick Bree Jones over has Bree been an All Star? So we got so many players. Sykes has never been All Star. Bree has never been All Star. I don't think.
No, Brienne's
Yeah.
been All-Star twice, I think, 2 times.
Maybe then I pick the player that I pick her. Okay, I'll give it to
So we got Bernadine said we got Skylar, Courtney, Brianna, we got Stewie, we got Alicia. Oh yeah, AT. That's what I was like. AT. We got AT. Ron Howard, Kelsey. Kelsey who? Oh, Kelsey Plum. My bad, Bernadine. You was scaring me for a minute.
Kelsey
Angel.
Gray.
Angel and Paige. Man, that team, man, that's fire. That is fire right there.
First, I thought it was CC they had a better team, but when I kind of looked at the head-to-head matchups, I said, "Man, Phee chose the best team. She chose all the dogs. She got all the
She
dogs."
did. She did. She played. I mean, she played it like really, really good. And she probably, sometimes you got a feeling how your opponent is gonna kind of pick players and stuff like that. And for some reason, she had to pick the people from her team, and she got Asia up there and stuff like that, because I guess I don't know, we had got Asia. Could we have got Asia with the people we already got, or we would have had to switch somebody out? Because
She could have had Asia, but she chose Stewie, and I was like, "Bro,
she chose Stewie, right?"
Work.
But she wanted her UConn people. Everybody went with a lot of Phee and CC went with their people first, and so that kind of
that explains it too, Tiff, because they tighten the rival, so that explains it too, probably.
They both UConn people.
But Stewie's good. Stewie's not a. That's what Phee annoyed me.
She wanted to pick her UConn. That's all that was. She wanted to pick her UConn.
What are we doing? There's no 5 on the team.
I know that's not.
Both the centers are on Caitlin's team. Like Phee don't pick. If they lose that game, I'm gonna be on Fee's top.
Right, because they stacked, man. It's so that they got it stacked. That team is looking real good.
Crazy part about it looked like if Phee didn't choose because Phee, CC was going to pick her teammates first. If she didn't pick Angel, I think CC would have picked Angel.
And we thank Phee. We thank Phee for doing us all a service.
But I wanted to see that. I wanted to see how that would work out. I don't know why.
No, I did, I thought for a second that she might, but I was like, please do not, because for one game, it's already in Indiana. Does she have to also suffer by being on that girl's team and having to pretend nice with a girl who clearly does not like her? Allegedly.
Yeah. Right. I think Phee knew the assignment. She understood the assignment, because since Angel is going to the All-Star game, you want her to be comfortable. And everybody on that team respects Angel. And you know what I'm saying? They respect each other. So that's going to be a fireball team. And I got to give a shout out to Courtney, because on that court, she knew what Angel was up against if she had got that tech. And she, even though they were probably just playing around anyway.
Right, one more tech and they gonna suspend her. That's so stupid. That's so silly.
Yeah. So I'm glad she, you know what I'm saying? Like they were cool enough to do that too. Political said Tiffy, it's the commissioner's call and she gonna play politics. Oh gosh. We still gonna win though. We look political. We gonna say we gonna win. We gonna be team feet all the way through. Oh, she said she picked
Team
Asia because
MVP.
of a Nike connection.
That might
Huh?
be. That might be it.
She picked
What?
Asia. She didn't want to pick. She didn't want Paige on her team for some reason, whatever they got going on. She
Well, you
did
know
not.
why? Because Paige,
Competition.
right, competition, but Paige was the player that everybody saying was the hope, and everybody saying, well, actually, Paige is better than Cece, so her ego won't let her do that. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's a different thing with Paige. Right. See, I think it goes to like ego too.
I won't say she's jealous of Paige, but she see that Paige is actually the player that she should be, but she's not yet. Maybe, I guess.
And the biggest thing is she avoided picking up anybody on the team that has like a really magnetic personality. Like Angel and Paige, they are, and Kelsey Plum too. They're all people that the players would gravitate towards. If you watch last season's All Star Weekend, all the players were gravitating towards Angel. They were having a fun time, and turnover Tammy was over there standing like a tree. So now that her team is all people that are kind of dry, or they're kind of like all introverts, it's not that much. There's no one to take the spotlight off of her, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
I
Tiffany,
see it.
that's a good point. That's a real good point. But
That
she
is a
got
good point. You got
well, who's
well,
gonna
but
well, who's gonna
Asia
prepare
got a
her
little
from turning the
personality, but
ball
everybody else is
over?
kind of quiet. Huh?
Well, Asia probably won't be able to play now, Miss D.
No, she won't. Yeah.
But I'm saying who's gonna help her not turn the ball over? Because that team fee ain't having it. They ain't
Well,
having it.
hopefully Kelsey Mitchell, she had a ball in her hands.
Oh,
You know.
okay.
Yeah.
But even with that, the people that Team Fee got standing on her team, I don't know,
You know
Miss
what I
D.
want to see? Who's going
Who?
to be the Enrique of this year? Remember, Enrique was on a heater. She could not miss from three. She just everything she threw up just went in, and she won the MVP. I want to see Angel. Wouldn't that be funny if Angel won the MVP in Indy? That would be real funny,
Oh man,
man. What
I
they gonna
think
say?
Gray. I think Gray is
Who they gonna
gonna
be
show
hating?
up because we
Yup,
got Alicia Gray too, right?
yup. Played good
Oh
last year.
man,
Yup, she played
I
good.
think
If
Gray
it
is
wasn't for
gonna show.
Enrique, Gray probably would have won, right? Did she have a good? Yeah,
Gray
she had a
won
good
all
game.
that money at
She did in the
last
competition.
year.
Both of them. She
Yeah,
won the 3-point and she won the skills. All that money.
all that money. Yeah. So that's gonna be fire right there. And Skylar too. Skylar can be the closer. She be shooting them the way she be shooting the ball.
I like Skylar. I think Gabby Williams is going to shock a lot of people.
You think so, Tiffy?
Yeah, because when you put Gabby, she shocked a lot of people in the Olympics against these same players. I feel like when you put Gabby in the spotlight, she shows up.
Yeah. But Gabby's on Cece's team, right?
Yeah, Gabby will have a
Unfortunately,
good game. Gabby will
unfortunately.
be World War Three. He will. Can you imagine the media? Oh my God. Jason
Political.
Woodlock and RG3. You need to shut up. RG3, I hope you learn your lesson. Angel Mama got in your butt. Pause. And everybody, now you talk about, can we all get along? Can we all work together? Yeah, okay.
Whatever
RG3.
she gonna show him like Carter did. That's all I'm gonna say with that one. Keep on. Let them find out the
I talk
hard
about
way.
somebody in her crew talked about his wife. Nobody talked about your wife.
Who would get a triple double, guys? AT or Angel? Big girl, you always being messy over here.
We going with the me bound queen, and I like AT, but no, we going with the youngster.
Yeah,
Guess
I would
what?
say I
They, they-
definitely would say
Go
Angel,
ahead.
even though I know AT is good too.
That's true. And guess what?
Hey, both of them can get it.
AT
Look,
can't body slam her because they on the same team. So you can't. There's no excuse. You can't body
Now,
slam me.
Miss D, you ain't had to be messing like that. That
Remember
done got
that?
over that.
Remember that? She had the she body
It took
slammed. They had that
it,
nasty look. I mean that smile on her face. Like yeah, I did it. And walked up the court. And she body slammed Angel and her bust down was all
you just
everywhere.
had to bring that back up. It took me a minute to get over that. I'm over that now because she stood up for Angel. If she said it, then that's what it is.
And she was
Uh, I,
wrong for body slam Poe Angel.
yeah,
She act like that was WWE Bam. Now she's OG Bam Bam. That's the original Bam Bam from the Flintstones. That's Bam Bam.
they are thinking Donna talk about political. They would have to call the National Guards to escort Angel out of Indiana. Oh my
She got
gosh.
security. Security. She got top flight. She got top flight security.
No, they
She all
right,
right.
Miss D.
She all right.
If she got MVP and all that, they're right. They would have to
She
do
got
that.
security. And she got her crew from
No, she would
Baltimore.
need some more security.
No, she from Baltimore. She got her people. They know what to do.
What to say? Big girl say it depends. They both can get it if getting the right minutes. I know. I
Yeah,
think
come
so
on,
too.
Cheryl. That's the only thing about Cheryl. Cheryl, do the right thing. If you see Angel get hot in the game, don't take her out.
Y'all so hyped. Yo, man, I love this. Y'all gonna have to look. We're gonna have to be hyped up all next week, running into the birthday before. Oh yes, because isn't it July what 19th?
19.
No,
She
okay,
did.
two
She
days.
gave her respect. Angel took that power drive and got up. Her eyelashes all everywhere and her hair was all crazy. She took it. You should respect
Miss D, why you being all messy? We ain't asking nothing about her eyelashes and all that kind of stuff, Miss D. You all into the detail. You ain't had to do our girl like that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like
no, you got body slammed by 18. Yeah, you gonna
I'm
be
just getting
all.
over it. Okay, I'm just saying.
She could have
Like I
gave that
just
girl a
told you.
concussion. She didn't care about that girl. Same
So,
with
big
herself.
girl said, "At and Angel on the floor together is nasty work, man. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Everybody need to do
So
right,
you think AT is gonna body slam CC in the paint if she tries to come in?
huh?
You want to make that bet?
What now? What you say, Miss
I
D?
said, is AT gonna give Caitlyn the body slam, the DDT that she gave Angel in the All Star game, or she will kind of play calm? Think she gonna body slam her?
At ain't got to worry about that.
No, I
We
say
gonna
worry
win
about
this.
it. Is she gonna do it? If Caitlyn Clark come in the game, is she gonna remember it's an All Star game? Is she gonna come in the game and body slam CC?
No, their focus gonna be on winning that game. They ain't gonna feed into that. They ain't
No,
got
I ain't
time.
saying it. Come on, Bam Bam,
They
Bam
big
Bam. That's her
dogs.
game.
They
She's
big
physical.
dogs. Now, come on now. They
She's
big
physical.
dogs.
I'm just
Huh?
saying. I'm just
No.
saying that she gonna come in that lane and DDT
You
her.
don't have to do nothing but take the ball from her. You ain't even got to do all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
She had to do it to Angel. She did.
Well, Miss D, that was a miscommunication. No, look, that's what we gonna say. Political said AT not gonna do that. Right, political. Miss D up here causing confusion. No,
That'll be funny though.
they're not
That'll
gonna
be
feed
something.
into that
Is
narrative.
she gonna bounce back up? I want to see. We gonna see how
Not
physical
happening.
she gonna get.
Caitlyn not coming in the paint. Caitlyn all logo
She
land.
better not. She got
That's what
Angel and
she's gonna do.
she better not come
She
in that
is gonna
paint.
do Miss
She
D.
better
That's
not.
her. She is gonna do it. She might do like last time. She'll pass it to him for a little bit or whatever, but she gonna do her favorite. She gonna do her favorite. So we just gonna have to watch up close and see how this work out and who they're gonna replace with Asia and who else y'all say was out? Shakira. See who they replace with those players or whatever. But shoot, it's anybody's game. But Team Phee is sorry guys, it's stacked up. Let's say
She
AT
did.
slug CC a
Now you see
mile.
what she did to Courtney Williams when she put her shoulder down.
Sorry
Courtney
guys.
Williams win the first row, child. Courtney Williams, little skinny self, little bony self, when she went out of bounds, 3 rows almost.
Tiffany, what you say? Caitlyn not coming in the paint unless Stewie let her get buckets again. Stewie, look, It's Pimp Stewie now. So Pimp Stewie, come on
Pimp
now.
named Stewie.
Yeah, like
A
you
pimp
got to
named
get it
Stewie.
together.
Pimp
What
juice.
Ready? What? Go ahead, Tiffany.
Nah, that's why I just remember why I don't like Stewie.
Oh
Be-
no!
Listen, I be peeping some players do. I'm like, you're washed, bro. Stewie during that New York game, Stewie was there letting that girl get rebounds to get a triple double, fake triple double. Unethical. And then Stewie in the last game, she was guarding Caitlyn, allowing her to shoot all these 3-pointers from the logo. And I'm like, girl, I know you're old. You was there watching tape back when you had to record it with the wind up camera. She was watching tape back then when they had to record it back in 1980. So I know that Stewie watches tape. So she's part of that agenda pushing. You know what I'm saying? Some of these vets who want to take it easy, but she was the same one who ended it, who was specific to end Angel's double streak. I ain't never liked Stewie, to be honest. I ain't
Well,
never
that
liked.
was crazy. So
Oh man!
they
Look,
accused
you
players
and Miss
of
D,
helping
why y'all
Angel.
doing me
No,
like
no,
this?
look. They accused Angel of people of helping Angel with the double doubles. Remember that? You right.
Oh my!
They
Now y'all
now they
bringing it
trying to
back
go
now. Oh my gosh!
the con
Is
what?
it too late to trade Stewie to the other team? Because she is an enemy of her progress.
Nope. Sorry, no, it's not.
But Tiffany, we ain't got to worry about that because
And
you know
like I
every
said,
time they try to shut
Phee,
Angel
that's her
down, she
girl.
comes
That's her
on top.
girl. You know, they do their own rival together, so they ain't gonna never
Dang,
happen
I
to
forgot about that, guys. Y'all messy. Y'all just had to break
man.
all that back up. Now I got to
I know.
regroup for next week because I forgot about that. Dang, Stewie. Man, you're not the Pimp Stewie no more because you done acted up. I hope. Well, I don't know if we could trade Stewie, but she ain't going nowhere because that's Fee girl. That Stewie gonna be up there. They happy Stewie over there. Watch what I tell you. Well, hopefully, Stewie won't have to be out there as much, and we can get everybody else. Because how they do the okay, so with the All-Star game, guys, how do they do that rotation? How do they decide? Okay, we know the starters, so Angel and them just coming off the bench, pretty much, right?
Yep, that's their thing. But how much time? I wonder how much time that Cheryl is gonna she's a veteran coach, so she might want to play the start. You know how she's still gonna treat it like a normal game, I guess. You know how that go.
She gonna put Angel in there though. She gonna make up. She gonna make up for that one. But how? Because she already know. Let me ask you something. The people that are on Team Fee have Cheryl coached all of those people on that team before?
Oh,
Like was you said no?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and check. I'm not. Yeah.
Actually, hmm. I
I'm
think
just I'm just curious to know because we
And
know who.
in Olympics, remember Olympics? A lot of these players are Olympic players. So maybe, yeah, some of them.
in the Olympics, I
Oh,
think the ones not is are Angel. She hasn't coached. Alicia Gray and Ryan Page, of course. And I think that's it because everybody
What
else was
Alicia Gray on Olympics last year?
no.
no.
She was on three. She was on 3x3, so she never played for Cheryl, unless it
Oh,
was like World
uh,
Cups. I don't
oh,
think she
I
ever
didn't know
played
that.
for Cheryl. So the
Okay.
young players have never played for Cheryl, but all the older ones on the team, all the vets outside of like Alicia Gray and Ryan, have all played for Cheryl.
See, that's
As
smart. Tip, that's a chess move.
I'm
So
saying, Cece
all
gave.
Cece did us a favor. That's a chess move. 8 out of the 12 that she's coached, that's tight. That's smart that we got her. I think it's gonna work pretty good.
And it's crazy that there's so many, like all of most, was it 2/3, 2/4? I can't do math right now, but 2/3 of the team has been Olympians. They're all gold medalists. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. She don't know what she did. She thought she was out there trying to be funny and want to show the world that she could have it her way. And usually when people think like that, it kind of like a little bit backfire. I'm just saying, but who am I to say? I don't know. Oh, Cheryl Miller coached Angel and CC. I remember Cheryl did. But you know what, Bernadine, when she I saw that too in the All-Star game, how that went about. And then Angel went out there and used the minutes that the little minutes that she did give her and wound up getting her double out of those minutes. I saw that.
Yeah, I just hope Courtney, what's her name? Courtney Williams. I hope she plays with some sense. Like she was pissing me off in Unrivaled too. I'm happy that she was pissing me off though, because my first team was the Rose, my second team was the Owls. But
Mm-hmm.
Courtney Williams, when there's not something big on the line, she just started playing dumb. Like she just starts shooting anything she want to shoot. And I really hope that Cheryl Reese has the mentality that we want to win. Like this is a game. Of course, it's an exhibition game. But if you're not playing with sense out there, I'm going to sit you on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But
She gonna have
she
to.
probably wanna she probably everybody try. Well, not every. Well, most people are trying for that MVP. So we'll see
And
if
but
she
she
gets
was
her.
right. Like she's bold with with her comments and stuff, but she was right. She didn't hold back, and then all of a sudden, oh, she not your coach. Okay,
You're right. You're right.
Team Fear taker because she wasn't wrong in what she said at all. So we got her. We gonna look. We're gonna be happy to have her. She gonna do right because we said she gonna do right.
We're gonna see Donna see if she going to cater to the vets. She love the vets.
Really
Reese.
said, I'm so glad Cheryl Crusty Butt isn't
I know.
AR.
I should crusty butt.
What's it? Let me see what Donna said.
I
Um,
love Courtney. You ever seen Courtney's father? I follow him on I look at some of his videos on TikTok. Courtney's daddy. He's funny.
oh,
He's
Donna
funny.
said that's the question. Reed's gonna cater to the vets or give rookies equal
Right. That's
time
why I
to
saw that.
play.
Yeah. We'll see. We're gonna see.
Let me see what and Cheryl, I think I'm starting to like you.
Yeah, I hated that when she said Cheryl. Remember Cheryl Miller said that to Angel last year.
Yeah,
Cheryl, come
she
on. I
did.
like. Come on, Cheryl.
Angel didn't need her to like her. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
But she all
You know what I'm saying?
Cheryl lost my respect. You talk about she's a generational player, CC. And Angel breaking records, and all you can say is she need to work on her game, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
That's it.
Cheryl Miller, Cheryl
And
Miller.
and then
Come on,
they were like,
you a legend.
oh, people gonna take it the way. I don't. You know what bothers me when people say people gonna take it a different way and they're gonna use their Twitter fingers and stuff. No, you said what you said and you meant
Exactly.
exactly what
And
you
guess
said.
what? We see the tape, and that let me know that you're not watching, because if you saw the dang on tape, you see that Angel is breaking records almost every day, and Caitlyn is doing what she do, whatever she doing. Come on now.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Come
okay,
on, I can see the guys, but you not watching. That's why I like Cheryl with the S and not the C. I like Cheryl Swoops and not Cheryl Miller. The Cheryl C is full of charisma, and
but you
Cheryl
know what, guys,
Swoops
that's
is
good.
real.
Yeah, and Swoops tried to look. They wanted to fry Swoops for telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But
I like
really
Courtney's
said
daddy. I like Courtney's daddy. You know who got a crazy daddy
he's
sometimes?
funny. He's funny too.
John Morant, daddy a trip. I remember remember with John Morant, he was in the playoffs, and they asked him, "How do you think your son was playing?" He's like trash. John Morant's daddy don't mind having a drink during the game. He'd be a little tipsy. But Courtney's dad is harmless. He love his daughter. He really do love his daughter. He's like a good dad.
Mhm. Donna said C Miller and CP3 just hate us for no reason.
Yeah, Candace. I think she out Candace. You know what it was? I think I hate to say this, and it might I don't know if it's true. I hate to use the jealousy word for CP3, but she broke all these records as well, and she didn't get the endorsements. She got some endorsements, but she didn't become as big later. I mean, earlier than Angel have, and I think that kind of bothered her. That Angel's getting all the credit early, and she didn't really get it like that, like she thought she should. So maybe that's
It
what it is.
but it's so sad, Miss D, that Angel is not given to her. Angel has to have had to work for it. She deserves it. If you work hard for it,
Exactly.
you
And guess what
deserve
though?
to have it.
Now I
So
will
why
say
not?
this. I will say this. I knew Angel of Angel since high school. And
Mm,
she did have the accolades that Cheryl, I mean not Cheryl, that CP3 had, but uh Candace Parker didn't have the injuries that could have ruined her career like Angel. Angel has a rod in her body. I think in her foot and her leg or something like that. That
yeah,
she had
it's
to
in the
adjust her
leg.
game. She had to adjust her game because she was a guard and she got a little taller. uh Candace never had that situation in I think it happened in high school or early her Maryland career. She didn't have to
Hmm.
have that she didn't have that type of adversity. So yeah, she got out the mud a lot. I mean, first she started off as a phenom, and then she had the injury, and people kind of forgot about her a little bit, and she came back with Maryland and especially LSU. So yeah, you know, Candace worked hard too, but I'm saying she did have some hype in high school because I remember her as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's a good thing about it. When you're not given something and you have to work hard for it, it's a different outcome. That's how you become that dog. That's how you become that person that don't give up because you know how to handle things when you're down, and you know how to handle things when you up to succeed, right? And so that's why she's able to be who she is. That's why she's able to dominate the game and on and off the court. She knows what to do. She knows she has to fight. She knows she has to work hard. She knows she got to practice. She know all these things, and that's why she's still standing because she got God. Angel has God's favor, so she's gonna be all right. You know what I'm
She
saying?
ruined
And
her
she
retirement. I don't think she ruined it. She was trying to hug her, but CP3 kind of
no,
gave her one of those little oh bless your heart hugs, and not necessarily bless your heart, but
No,
hey
that
girl,
wasn't. No, that was a
hey
side hug.
girl. Right,
That's
that's what
one
I'm
of them
saying.
side
Hey,
hugs you
hey,
don't want to.
hey. Right, exactly. She gave her a sass and not a bless
No,
your heart. That's what I meant to say.
no. What she meant was, I'm coming in your house. I'm coming in your house on your day, and now
And
I
kicking
turn
your
it
butt.
into my day. That no, Angel, I'm just playing. I know you didn't
I
say that,
know.
but I'm
No, she
just
ain't
saying
say
that.
that. And she no, she
No,
like she respect Candace. That's why it hurts
yeah,
me to see
she
Candace do that.
respects everybody. She's
Yeah.
so respectful to everybody, but that's how you do it. You respect everybody.
She said no, she ruined it.
Oh my gosh. I'm about
But
to,
you gotta understand, Angel. Remember that show, the Bionic Woman? That's what Angel is. All that plate and metal in her. She's like RoboCop or something. And she came in out the mud and did her thing.
and that's the thing. She has this she's the type, well, from what I see, how she operates and what people say about her, she's constantly putting everybody before herself. Um she's such a like cheerful giver, whether it's her time uplifting people
And you
or
see what she did
whatever.
her teammate. She picked her up like hip hip hooray. Remember that she
Yes.
gave her Rick Allen?
Hey, hey,
That was
K.
so cute.
Yeah, she did. She
Hey, K
picked it
Step.
up, and Alan said, "Look," she was like, I'm so nervous. I'm so embarrassed. Not embarrassed like that, but
Right,
you be
right.
shocked. Like,
Right.
girl, did you do that? Like,
That was so sweet.
Angel was so excited. See, that's how we like to see Angel. You know what I'm saying? We like that. We like to see her be a girly girl. That's what you do. You represent. You be excited for everybody. So
Right.
I'm praying that every same way she uplifting and be excited for everybody else, that they actually start doing it to help her out more too. Oh, Miss D, you got a message in the chat.
I see that. Look, I was messing with him last night. Remember I said,
Oh, the brothers in here. Look, after he
right.
come in, then bro
Remember I
Clark
said
come
last night, I
in.
said K Sap got that light skinned energy with that Al B. Shore, Christopher Williams. Remember I said that?
I can't look, I'm not getting in the trick bag, Miss D, with you. I'm gonna roll with you, but I ain't getting in the
And
trick
then
bag
I was
with
like,
you.
no, you can't talk. Remember you talking about you have like soft nuts. Did you say that?
Well, I
Uh
get well,
yep.
who do?
We definitely on the D
All
block
right,
tonight.
flying.
We
No,
definitely,
Tyler, I don't know.
we
Yeah,
definitely
you
on
can
the
use
D
that
block
one.
tonight. But you
Yeah.
say you ain't like soft nuts. Yeah, say it.
Miss D. Yeah, who would? I'm just saying, I was just being for real
We ain't
about it.
beefing.
Who in America?
I know I'll be messing. That man,
Rita said, yeah, but I want Angel to erase CP3 from the books. You know what? She
she
getting
on
there.
her way. She on her way.
Oh, Tiff, they beefing from that
But how
last
y'all get on
episode
nuts? Because I kind of came
because
in
Miss D was
and
in
out.
there talking some mess.
Y'all was talking
Over
about
there
nuts.
in them streets.
Y'all was talking about the nuts. Chestnuts roasted on an open fire.
Oh Lord.
Jack Frost slipping at your nose.
No, somebody was acting up. I think it was somebody acting up, and that's how it came into play. That's what it was.
Carols.
Really talk BBT after dark. Oh man.
Anytime, anywhere. Folks
There you
dressed
go.
up like
And guys, Miss D
Oh,
got a
sing
song
it,
for
sing it.
everything. Huh?
Everybody knows.
And see, that's why she in trouble, guys, because she was over there acting up. What he say? Oh, he said,
ADP.
"Hey,
Guess
yeah,
what?
huh?
Guess what? Say, guess what?
You ain't getting me like that. Who does that? Back in the day, you say what? But I'm not getting in the trick bag for you to trick me in that bag and all that stuff. No, Miss D.
Guess what? Say it. Somebody, Tiffy, guess what?
Broclaw said, "Whatever, Miss D. I got my eyes on you, ma'am." Oh man,
Tiffy, are you still there?
Yeah, what's
Guess
happening?
what? Say, guess what?
Tiffy said, "Tiffy, don't say it, Tiffy. Why you want Tiffy to get?"
Say, guess what, Tiffy?
I'm confused.
Say, guess
Tiffy,
what?
I don't know, Tiffy. Don't fall for it. I don't know what Miss D cooking over there.
No, say, guess what?
Why she gotta say, guess what? What's up with that, Miss D?
Just you'll learn. Guess what?
Mm-mm.
Say it, Tiff.
You know, I know. Look,
I feel like it's gonna be inappropriate. I'm just
yeah, don't even. Yeah, I think
Oh,
so
come
too.
on. No, counselor. Don't do that.
What? Oh, it's not. I'm sorry, Miss D. I'm sorry. It's only on D Block on KSAP channel. Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Already got it right.
I see what you're saying. Oh, that's what you get. If you see that.
Well, you say you like
Can't
soft
even.
nuts. We talk about planters, ain't we? We talk about the planters.
I can't with Miss D.
Yeah, well,
That's what Miss D.
It's
That's why you're in the trip bag. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a continuous.
I feel like I'm set up.
It's just a continuous of last night. Y'all,
That's why I mess with her. Miss D. Let me find out. Miss D like to be on the DD block. Look at 1:57 in the morning. She acting up.
Guess what? Chicken butt.
Miss D, I didn't even know you acting up like that. See, Miss D made it seem like it was just K-Sound Bro Club, but I see now it's a different picture. You know what I'm saying?
I was just following along. It was acting silly, so I was acting silly with them.
Yeah, but look, now you trying to bring.
No, I don't like the chin nuts. KSAP. No, I don't. No. Only nuts I have is planters. Or I like what I like pistachio type of nuts. Alls.
Yeah, really remind us really. I was not going for that. Miss D wasn't put me in no trick bag tonight. Oh no.
I almost caught you. You like, huh? What you say?
No, I wasn't going for that.
What you say?
No, you wasn't giving me that.
Pretty sound
innocent. I know, right? Well, you know, we could be. We do be innocent. You're right, Miss Bernadine. We right.
Got quiet.
That's all right, Miss D. You just look. You can be you, but at the end of the day, guys, look. We know our Twin Towers gonna do their thing. We don't know what Tyler Marsh gonna do because he be acting up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to see game by game. I'm excited for All-Star week next week. I probably will be celebrating every day next week, guys. My birthday is on the 17th of July, and I'm gonna celebrate, guys, because I want to celebrate. How about that? It's gonna be a great thing or whatever.
So you can pop some champagne. That's a good thing when the Sky win.
What when Sky win? Phee team win next week.
Yeah, Phee team. I'm sorry. Pop some champagne.
I can't do champagne, but I can do hen on the rocks. I can do that.
Lord, See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You drink.
Only
I know
on
you.
only on special occasions, because
I can't drink heavy. Right,
those were my
right.
bite weekdays and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Then
I can't drink that heavy.
I don't, you can't catch me
Ooh,
out
I
there
gotta
like
have
that.
some.
What hen dog on the rocks? That ain't nothing. A
I
wise
gotta
person
have some.
always told me never mix good liquor. That's what I was taught when I was growing up. Never mix it.
Right.
So anytime that holidays or whatever would come up, might as well be
Oh,
straight.
I did that. Guess what? My cousin had a Juneteenth thing, and he had some mixed cocktails, and I was so dizzy, I threw up all over the wall, child. I had to clean up the whole thing. I didn't want to
That's
do that no more.
because you probably your
Mm,
body can't tolerate that. Yeah,
exactly.
oh yeah, and what's a good one? Like apple crown, but then guys, I had the twins off that, so I had to cut out that apple crown. Like, can do apple crown no more. You won't catch me buying no apple crown no more, or whatever.
I
But
like stuff like that, but I have to mix
oh, you
that.
like apple crown?
I like fruity drinks, but I have to mix it with some kind of like liqueur. I like stuff like that.
Well, when I first came to Georgia, they gave me a wake up call, and what I mean by that is a wake up call with some Patron.
Ooh, moonshine. Oh my
I
god.
like my son. Yeah, well, shoot, that
Well, guess
moonshine.
what? When
That's
I
what
went to
that remind me
Nashville,
of.
they
That
have
moonshine.
different flavors, and it was pretty good though. Some of it
No,
was very smooth.
you have
They
to get the country like
no, this
moonshine.
one country. This was like a a liquor depot. It was in Nashville, and they had like a apple pie one that was pretty good. And what else they had? I forget. Yeah, I like smooth moonshine. I don't want nothing from the country because that stuff. I heard that stuff was like gasoline.
It'll put you out. When we used to go I used to go with the boys to bike week and stuff. They used to have it in the kegs and all that stuff. And when you don't know what you're getting into, you be like, what is this? Oh, I got this. Man, that thing will put you to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So but I started just like I do like special occasions and stuff like that, but
It's that straight gas. Yes, it is.
get
Hey,
you some.
Keisha.
No, we are not getting tequila. Ooh,
Oh, that's okay. One shot, maybe one shot. I could do it. Look,
look,
I do wine, beer,
I
and
thought I
mixed
was a
drink.
big dog with tequila. I really did, because I'm a ride or die,
No,
right?
I can't do
And I just
tequila.
thought I was a big dog with it.
You like that
Woo!
Fireball whiskey? That's okay. That
No,
Fireball tastes
I
like
don't mess with that.
Fireball.
I don't mess with that one.
Yeah,
But
but Hennessy by
that
itself.
that tequila ain't no joke either. But I like brown. Brown is my favorite or whatever. Unless like if you have a cold and stuff, of course you do the gin and juice.
Yeah, rum is good, but it
Oh,
had to
I like
mix.
rum
I
too,
like
Tip. Oh,
coconut rum. The coconut rum.
yeah, but the same thing. Anything like hen dog or rum and stuff like that, I have to have it on the rocks. I
I
can't have
like
it mixed.
brandy, right? But I had to mix it. Like that VSOP is pretty okay. It's okay.
But but Miss D, it's all about like what I used to do. I used to have a train where, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you have a good meal before you drink that liquor straight.
Look, pull up. Look what Keisha said. He said that tequila was too much for me.
What
I
she,
had that in
what Keisha
Mexico.
say? She said the tequila too much for me. I had that in Mexico, and let's just say I was loose as a.
See, that's why I don't drink no tequila. Big girl. She said she was naked. I don't want to get naked.
Look, I was loose too. Loose, all right. I was out. I was like, what happened? I thought it was a big dog. Oh my gosh. No, she
But I
didn't.
did have I had
Oh,
for my
that's a big
birthday
girl
one
thing.
time. It was like in a fish bowl. It had different liquors in it. It had vodka, tequila, liqueur, and rum. And I
Yeah.
couldn't finish it. It's like in a fish bowl. They put it like in a fish bowl. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. I like stuff like that, like with a little Kool-Aid taste. I like that jungle. You ever heard of jungle juice? I love
No, I
jungle
ain't
juice.
heard no jungle juice except for the real jungle juice back in the day. Miss D, you ain't
You put
talking about the
all the
jungle
stuff.
juice in the cart.
No, the one you mix it all together with the fruits and strawberries, and it'd be so good.
Oh, you like that fruit stuff. Miss
Yeah,
D.
you mix it.
You're supposed to be a big dog. Big dog
No,
straight.
look up jungle juice when you get off of here. It's real good. It got different liquors in it, and with mixed with
Mm-mm.
Sprite. You can mix with anything. Sweet. It's real good.
Yeah, Chicago home fans need to be
They
on
do.
point. They do.
Keisha, the
They,
milkman got you that way. He's on the milkman.
Case that I'm gonna call the late D block.
It
It's
is.
late.
It is. It, young juice is nice.
I don't. Is it like really sweet? Because if it's really sweet, I
Well,
can't.
no, you can make it sweet, but guess what? You can also make it strong. So no, it's not. It depends on who making it. You know
Who
what I
making
like?
it?
My sister made some good Jello shots, Jello and pudding shots. We had some. She put vodka rum with the strawberry pudding. It's like the Jello shots, but it's pudding shots. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh my
Right,
God! See, I
it's all
can't.
kind of liquor. Right, but you can make it strong or as weak as you want to. You don't have to put all that juice in there. You can put a lot of liquor. It's like vodka, rum. What else they put in there? Tequila. I think a little
No,
tequila. Yeah, it's
yeah.
all mixed
I
together. It's
think
good.
I don't think I could do that one. I think I would, just keep
No,
straight to my
you can't
um.
tell. It sneak up on you. You be like, dang, this is good.
Oh, that's about like tequila or whatever sneaks up on you
Mhm.
real quick.
Mhm.
Hey, Jonathan, we can ready to
Hey,
get out of
Jonathan.
here. We up
Yeah.
here talking about our special treats on our holidays and stuff.
Oh,
He's on D Block
soft
tomorrow
nuts. Oh, we
night.
talk about all type of stuff, Jonathan. Soft nuts and everything.
Oh, right, Miss D. Yeah, Miss D was Jonathan. Oh yeah, I wasn't. I was right in there with her too. I was going along with her too. But hey, guys, we gonna get ready to get up out of here. We know what Miss D likes. She don't
Stop
like
it.
that.
No, you want to say you say you don't like soft nuts. You said that. You said that.
That
Uh
was.
huh.
I told you nobody. Miss D,
No, you
that
can't
ain't
talk.
happening.
No, no,
Miss D
look.
is showing out, guys, but that's not happening over here.
You,
You know what I'm
why you
saying?
stuttering?
I gotta
Why you?
have my pits. I gotta have my pit. My pit ain't over. I can't have no puppets, so that's how
Uh,
that goes.
I don't drink a lot either. I like my little wine though
No,
every
I
now
do
and then.
holidays now, but
Yeah, I like wine
shoot, and
and maybe beer every
look
now
in
and
the
then.
20s and
I put
30s,
that
and
wine in there for like 3 or 4 years. I don't really drink it like that, man.
no, we used to a lot because I used to be part of like a bikers group and all that good stuff, and
What was your what group you was part of? What was the name? What was the biker group name?
us.
Huh?
I don't know what Reggie and them called themselves. We didn't call ourselves
Oh,
nothing. We didn't
oh,
have
okay.
no name. When you deal with the bikers group, they have different clubs and stuff like
Right, that's
that.
what I'm saying. Did you wear
So
your leather
for
jacket, your leather vest?
we didn't wear no jackets and stuff.
So you rode the bike, or somebody you ride somebody? You ride on the
Miss
back of
D,
somebody.
let me
What?
tell you something. They tried to teach me how to. I
I
was
was
riding a
scared.
bike since I was like 16, and they were
Uh
trying
huh.
to teach me how to ride the motorcycle. They were trying
Uh
to teach
huh.
us one day or whatever and stuff like that. And if you know, the motorcycles are like the high boosters, the 1500s. They're like driving a motorcycle stick or whatever.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
don't know how to drive a car stick or a motorcycle stick or whatever. So I couldn't get with it. And I didn't want to be flying off. So no,
Okay, step.
I used to
No
we
jacket
I used
straight
to
raw.
ride. I used to ride for I think I started at six, I think I started riding at 16 on one side. I think it was like maybe 13, 14 years we were riding, and that's back when what is that? Keisha always on the D block milkman. I got Honey's cell phone number. No jacket. What the?
Okay, step. You being nasty. Quit being nasty. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. So we didn't, but them like upstate New Yorkers and all them, they have specific clubs and stuff too. So they all come down with the bikes and stuff like that and
Mm.
stuff. And then when my boys start getting the Harleys and stuff, I don't do no Harleys. Yep, Case
Ah,
that's how them twins came on that apple crown. And I said, ooh, I can't touch that no more. You know what I'm saying? First I went from the crown to the apple crown. I
oh
said,
Lord.
dog on it. Just let it go, Leisha. Just let it go. But yeah, sure did. Apple crown every time. What you want with your wings? Apple crown on the rocks.
Whew. That's you
You
be
know?
drinking the heavy stuff, the Hennessy and the Apple Crown. Or just give me some
Well,
nice sweet
I
wine.
told you, I listen to the wise. They say, they told me growing up, don't ever mix good liquor. If
I
you're gonna
already
do
know.
it, just do it straight. You know what I'm saying?
I should have did it straight myself. I remember I threw up on the wall. Send me
No,
like an
Miss D, you
hour.
got to make sure you have something like make sure you're eating a complete meal and stuff.
I
You
did.
eat.
I ate, and then I mixed the drinks in, and I was feeling nauseous, and I just threw up on the wall. I was trying to use the bathroom. And
Oh, Miss D, you got
mm-hmm,
to. You not Miss D. I thought you was a
mm-hmm.
rough rider, man. Oh my
No,
god.
I told you I don't drink like that. Mm-mm. I was
No,
all
I'm saying
alcohol,
you don't have to. Like I don't either. I don't do it like only on special occasions or whatever.
all over the wall.
Um,
Like, oh my god, it was so crazy.
yeah.
That was like 2 years ago. Nah, yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Oh, see, that's where you know your body it don't work for your body. Not every,
Well, I'm not a drinker, so I was
oh
trying to.
yeah,
It tastes good going down. It just came on up. So
and then it depends on what you eat too and stuff like that. Oh, Brooklyn, Miss D, Brooklyn
uh,
said you must be drinking right now or something.
no. We were just talking about drinks.
Yeah, she
What?
only like she with me, bro. Clyde, don't come in here being messy. She said
Right.
on holidays. We said holidays, not
Exactly.
no everyday thing to each
If
his
I do
own.
drink, it'd be like a light wine or maybe craft beer, and that's it. But that's even now and then. And if I do
Yeah,
drink wine, I love
I'm
it with
strictly on
like a fish. Yeah.
the water and the water and Mountain Dew now. But
Oh,
you
leave
know,
that Mountain Dew
I
alone.
got my Cardi B
Coca-Cola is even
shots too.
worse. Mountain Dew is bad.
Which said
Worst
Coca-Cola.
spot. No, it said Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola is the worst ones. As far as well, they all bad, but they the worst. It's
Oh,
addictive
Keisha
too.
said she just get hers on vacation, right? Because you want to just relax and then
Yeah, I like
enjoy
sweet
yourself.
drinks. And
And
guess what?
Mountain Dew, it's not gonna do on a relaxed vacation. You know what I'm
Look, they be
saying?
teasing me because I nursed that one drink. I don't
Oh,
have
Keisha
multiple
said,
drinks.
and when she crashed out with the sky, Keisha, I'll be wanting to, girl. I'll be wanting to. But I didn't even put no hen dog in here. And Cardi B shots is not gonna get it because that's for a certain purpose only. But yeah.
Stop Keisha, you on vacation every day.
Dang.
Look, shots fired. Shots fired. Shots
Y'all
fired.
didn't know Miss D had a good Miss D gun like Bro Claw's gun. Case out, you had to give Miss D one. But anyway, guys, Miss D, thank you, Mr. CM23. Tiffany said her blood pressure be too high for her crash house. I know. Yeah, she got that shooter from Bro Clyde. I thought you
He
gonna have to
said
get
pea shooter. That's all good.
Miss D. That's a low volume shooter, girl.
I know.
Look, I ain't got look at me. I ain't got no shooter. Don't know how to put the shooter up there. But yeah, well, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here, guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Miss D was showing out on this D block today, baby. You hear me? Showing straight out.
I made Tiffy quiet. She's like, I can't hang with y'all two. Y'all crazy.
Oh, Brooklyn, and they eating you up in the chat. Miss D, I done tell you, you
Oh.
better act right. What Tiffy at? Tiffy said, I'm not a part of this.
No,
She's like,
don't go crawl. I'm not ready for R. Kelly song. Thank you.
I'm still here, but yeah, y'all took the deep block off the rails. I said, let me just sit in the back and hold on.
What she say?
look, Tiffany, Miss D up here off the chain, girl. I ain't know Miss D was like, Miss D, you should let me read the memo before you come up here showing out like
I know
that.
Keisha. I know Keisha. He is. He said he don't talk about his gun. I'm gonna talk about my gun.
Thanks, Marvin. I appreciate it. Yeah, you ain't miss nothing. Miss D is really showing out on this D block, talking all this stuff. Boy, look, I'm just innocent. You know what they say about innocent people now. No, I'm just playing. Miss D, I thank you. Tiffy, I thank you for coming up here, chat. I thank you guys for showing up. We started off talking about our Camilla and Angel, and just, you never know what you're gonna get up here. You know what I'm saying? You get a mix of everything.
Bro Claude and K-Sat
they
the
ate you
D
up
block
in
to
chat.
it. They run the D block. That's what that happened. Because we was having a civilized chat.
You know what, Miss D, come think about it. You're right. We was having a nice chat.
They come bring up about balls and stuff and nuts and all type of
Yeah,
stuff.
like
And
a part
drinks.
2 or something.
I know.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to put the blessed oil and everything on.
I know. You see what K-Sep said?
I ain't messing with him about
Okay,
that
no
because
Diddy. No Diddy.
somebody might be watching. Thank you. Be blessed, everyone. Bernadine said, I got to
Look,
go.
look.
See what y'all started? This off the chain. What?
Do it like that. Do that to K-Sep, Keisha.
Oh my gosh, guys. Have a great night, and sometimes you just don't never know what you're gonna get at the end. All right, Miss D.
All right. Good night. Thank you,
Good night.
ADP. Thank you,
Thank
chat.
you.
Thank
Look, you
everybody.
did a good show too. Look,
Oh, thank you.
all right. Bye.
All right.
Only Miss D.
I know. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.